paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderous scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot belly goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions upon it, people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
All right, never mind. That's broken as fuck. So I'm trying to use OBS for the first time ever, or in a long time, and it just doesn't work at all. So whatever. It's all good. I'm going to start it anyway because I don't think I did make this a racing related stream, but I'm also going to talk about my normal stuff as well. And that's going to nuke me in the algorithm. So it don't really matter when I start or when I don't or whatnot. So what's up, boys? How you doing? We survived another crazy ass weekend. It was my first NASCAR weekend. It was pretty wild, pretty damn wild. Like an actual NASCAR race. It was unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. And I learned so much that I did not think was going to happen. I now understand the difference in, say, ARCA and NASCAR. And the difference is NASCAR is 100% professional, 100% kill all the way nonstop. It's undamn-believable. Like in ARCA, there's a couple drivers out there that are they're just out there to take some pictures, man. Let's be completely honest. There are people out there wanting to take pictures, and it's all about photo ops and shit. It's not what truck's like. Truck, every single person is on kill 100% of the time. And that was very, very culture shocky, and you had to get used to it really fast. And it was wild. It was wild. It was a lot of fun, though. So you get up to speed really fast. Really, really fast. And it took me a minute, but after about 25 laps, I think we gained about 5 spots. And then kind of stayed there for a while. And then I caught the O2, passed the O2. And then I caught Frankie Muniz. And I passed the 22, the O2. And then I caught Frankie Muniz. And whew, it was brutal. It was my left foot was quite literally on fire. For different reasons though. So you have to use the brake. I learned a lot. I learned that you have to utilize the brakes more than I thought was ever possible. Ever possible. You have to press the brake like you're leg pressing, like weights at the gym. And I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it the whole race. And my brakes were glowing. It was wild, man. It was wild. And then I learned that you have to move people out of the way in NASCAR. You have to roll the center. Now, probably not at most tracks, but at Martinsville, you have to roll the center of the corner and hit people. Not hard, just boop, hit them and move them out of the way. And once I learned that, I started passing people. And then we had a right rear go down, and it pretty much doomed us. We went 3 laps down on top of the one we were down, and that was it. But if it wasn't for that, we would have finished somewhere in the 20s, which is freaking wild, considering how every person in the Truck Series field, I can confidently say, every single driver in that field, you could put them in the 18 car in the ARC Series, and they would win. Every one of them. If you put them in the 18 car in the ARC Series right now, they would likely win the race. Whatever race it is. Everybody's so damn freaking fast, man. It was culture shock for sure. But that's what's really cool. It made me only want to ever do trucks and like Xfinity because it took a lot of pressure off me. Because in ARCA, I'm like, I need to get a top 10 no matter what. Right. And if you don't get that top 10, you feel like a piece of garbage. Right. And in trucks, okay, look at OBS already fucking crashing. God, what a shitty goddamn app. I hate OBS. Why did I use this? God, why did I do this? I feel like it's such a dumbass for using OBS. Oh, anyways, there's better stuff out there, and I still use OBS. I don't know why. Anyways, so, yeah. In ARCA, you want to get a top 10 no matter what. In trucks and higher, I would imagine, it's like this giant mountain. It's like a mountain, okay? It's like a mountain of competition and impossibility. Does that make sense? And I can't really convey what I'm trying to talk about to everybody because you can't understand it unless you're in the car or the truck. It's like an unachievable goal. Like running 20th in the Truck Series that seems like an impossible. It would be impossible. But you have to work up towards that and go really, really hard. And that takes the pressure off you, kind of, to go out there and try to get a top 10. Your goal, like in NASCAR, is to finish the race, run the laps, don't freaking bend the car up, and get better and better and better. And that's what we did. I had a lot of fun. Real quick, let me pull up some of these super chats. Super chats. Billy Hatcher with a fat red boy. Can I pull this up? I'm using OBS, so likely I can't. I'm going to heart it, though. Billy Hatcher with a red boy. Keep in mind, boys, we're up against the 439th Naked Snake in a row. Billy Hatcher dropping the red boy. Jamaica Be Crazy says, got to practice on iRacing. iRacing is not anywhere even remotely in the same universe as real racing. Not even remotely. Not even kind of. Not even remotely. It's a video game, man. Sorry. I was in the simulator running Martinsville for like 800 laps Friday or Thursday. I was in the simulator Thursday and I ran like 800 laps in Martinsville. Did not do shit for me. Nothing. Billy says with his $100 super chat, glad you survived the race. Sucks to flat ruin the race, but at least you survived. Elon's now going to see why Congress members are so rich. Nothing's going to happen with that, in my opinion, Billy, by the way. In my opinion, nothing's going to change anything. There will be no arrest made. Nothing will matter. Dude, every single politician is corrupt. Every single politician has stole from the taxpayer. Every single celebrity has done nefarious business. Every single person's done it, and 0 people have been arrested. 0. They scapegoated Diddy and that Weinstein guy, which is not even in prison anymore, I don't think. He secretly, got let out of prison, and no one talked about it. But anyways, thank you. Make sure you guys like the stream. See if we can get to 100 likes. It's going to be hard on a race stream, boys. Ain't nobody care about that shit, unfortunately. Only I care about the racing and a few people in the chat, and that's about it. Thank you so much, Billy, for your $100 super chat. I love you, dude. I appreciate you. Closing on that Naked Snake goal. Intimidator says, bummer tire issues got you early, but glad you're able to finish. Saw you two clip of my watch talking about you, which I thought was pretty cool. Keep on trucking. Yeah, dude, we did a pretty good lap in qualifying, and I boofed the lap hard, too. Could have went faster. Thank you, Intimidator, for your orange boy. I love you, Intimidator. I appreciate you, baby. I do. Is Rumble live? Rumble, yeah, it's Rumble. Whatever. Bad Adam says, hey, man, I know Dover is in several months, but how do I get my tickets? I'm a $500 supporter of your comment. Can't wait to see you race at Dover. It depends on if we run Dover or not. Because ARCA is more based around if I get funding. You know, I get sponsors every so often here and there. So if I get funding for it, yeah, I'll run it. But if not, I won't, because it's all based on sponsors. My truck deal is paid for, though, so I get to race all my truck races. But ARCA is, it's kind of like race by race. Thank you, Bad Adam. I love you. I appreciate you, dude. But yeah, if you're wanting to go to any of the races for the VIP stuff, all you do is email me, and we'll set you up. What's up, Reese? How you doing, baby? 20 likes away from 100, boys. How you doing? Thank you, Michael Nair. I appreciate you, buddy. We're just hanging out tonight. I was very, very nervous to stream today. I'm getting more, and this is something that Nick Ricada said recently, and it's starting to really become reality for me. And I don't know if it's because YouTube is nuking my channel, like killing my channel off, and or me is also kind of killing it off at the same time. I don't know if it has something to do with that or whatnot, but I am so nervous to stream every stream that I get like almost throw uppy. Like 5 minutes before the stream started, I was almost like throw upping. I was almost vomiting because of how nervous I was to start this stream. And I don't know what it is. I can't really explain it, man. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I almost vomited because I was so damn nervous about this stream. And that's how it is now. Every stream's like this. I'm so nervous every stream, and I don't know why. It's hard. It's hard, man. It's really hard, but hey, man, that's life. Jenny says, hey there, Cody Bear. The new suit is very nice. Good job. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much. Jenny with a go, boy. The beautiful Jenny. I appreciate you. Oh, man. But yeah. Billy says, I think YouTube's nuking my channel too, which is annoying. YouTube doesn't know your channel exists, Billy. They are not nuking it nor helping it. It doesn't work like that. The algorithm has to already know you exist, and if it doesn't know you exist, it can't nuke you or help you. Ain't mind games a bitch? Yeah, dude, it's been real bad. Dude, never crossed the streams. What's up, Jason? Ready for Rockingham? Dude, Dominic, you don't even know. You don't even know. I'm so excited, Dom. I'm so excited. We'd have had a better day. We'd have finished in that race, the Martinsville race. We would have finished 21st to 25th if I didn't have that flat right rear tire. It would have been a good day. It would have been but it was a good day. It was the hardest race I've ever had in my life. I was so worn out. I had hydration and everything, but it just was brutal. It was just so bad. I don't know what it was, but I got out of the car and could barely stand up. And I did not care where I finished. I was just so happy that it happened and I made it, and it was over. And we finished the race. We came under the checkered flag, and all was good with the world. So it all worked out. It all worked out in the end. Trump once says, do you wear a diaper? No, you just shit your pants. But I've never had that issue because you never, like, you'll piss every 10 minutes. And then as soon as you start the race, about 5 to 10, 20 minutes in, that's gone. Because you're, like, you hydrate. Your hydration is done. It's just done. It sucks back up in you. The other day I wasn't subscribed. What the hell, Jenny? What the hell, Jenny? After all them red boys you be slinging. We're 350 away from Naked Snake, you bitches. Dom, you running Rockingham Arca? No. Not as of right now, no. Not as of right now. Well, yeah, Big Mike, what's up? Fire PA. Well, yes, this is true. This is true, Fire PA. You are right. Oh, man. But let's take it. I want you to take a look at this real quick. If this works, I'm always I have to get used to OBS again after I use OBS. Let's just do this. I moved OBS over here. Okay, cool. Much better. Trump 1 says, I wish NASCAR was still Winston Cup. Well, I mean, Winston Cup, Winston Cigarettes. Is that what it is? Is Winston Cigarettes even exist anymore? Hold on. Winston Cigarette. Is it a cigarette company? They still exist? I guess they do still exist. One, I guess they're not interested in sponsoring, and B, NASCAR probably moved away from it because it's a tobacco sponsor. That's kind of like an issue, right? I guess. All right. Let me find it. All right. It's a cig company. It's Winston's for the poors. Not the poors, man. All right. Here's my qualifying lap, which was pretty damn good. If I do say so myself. We did pretty good, man. It was fun. Can you guys hear this?
Adjusting or going.
Oh my God. Why is this so small? You cannot make the audio mixer any larger in OBS. I hate OBS. God, I hate it. I hate it so much. Why do I hate it so much?
Going along.
All right. Yeah, you can hear it. All right. So this is the qualifying lap right here. This is coming up to speed right here.
Along with whatever adjustments the team think they might make for qualifying.
Cody Dennison making his Truck Series debut. I really like what we're seeing today, Mike.
And that's what we get. That's where I was giving it the beans. So this is all like coming up to speed right here.
Happy for y'all.
Thank you, Bad Adam. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Intimidator. Billy Hatcher. All the super chats that believe in the racing dream. I'm going to try to do a racing stream maybe once a week, but I know they don't perform at all. But I just like to do it, and racing is my passion. So thank you guys who super chat on this stream. I appreciate you guys so much for sharing the passion with you, boy. With you, boy. Let me try to get my face in here. My Modelo hat. Look at my goofy face over here. All right, here we go.
I really like what we're seeing today, Michael.
So that's where I got the green flag, and I gave it absolute beans right here, right? Absolute beans. Trump won. Maybe I agree. Maybe with the Cup Series. I feel like Xfinity and trucks still have that camaraderie. Cup is like it's like a corporate product. I mean, which I understand, but like if you went to one of these races and you were in the garage, it is the most like buddy camaraderie thing you'll ever experience. Everybody's just hanging out. Everybody knows each other. It's really cool.
Seeing a lot of graduates or current drivers
Check out that
in the
Flux logo. We got the
Octagon
Elite Master Showers in there.
Series.
Ooh.
Doing its job. It's a stepping stone development series.
And it's actually kind of insane how fast we're hauling ass around this tiny ass paperclip track.
So that these drivers can get seen, get opportunities as they move up.
And it's been a few years, Jamie, but the first time I ever drove,
We're slinging it around.
the V8 engine.
You can see where I get on the throttle, my ass kicks out. Whoop, right there. I leave some tire marks. Look at it. Whoo, look at them tire marks, boys. Peggy O'Neill, what's up, baby? How you doing? Good to see you again. Shout out to Peggy for hanging out with me Friday. Appreciate you. You and Donna, of course.
Was the Arkman Art Series back in a few years ago. Let's go with that.
Congrats on finishing your first
We go a lot
NASCAR
faster on
race.
this second lap here.
I'm so proud of you. Sure, you may have been 5 laps down.
So I
but
get
also Martinsville tears of joy.
I get a great run off of 2 here. Watch the tracker. We gain a whole 10th off turn 2. If I would have did this off turn 4, we would have ran like a 20.3. It'd have been a really good lap.
That's a good first lap there for Cody. See if he
This
can
is where we
pick it
start
up
tracking. I really threw it into turn 3
Pick it up on lap 10.
because we go green right here. You can see the tracker turn green, which means we're running some hot ass beans.
That we'll see the second lap be the quickest throughout this whole
What's up,
session.
Donna? How you doing, baby? Pretty quick lap. We went 0.3 faster than we did in practice. If we would have went another 2, I'd have been real happy with that because we would only been barely a half a second off the pole, which is pretty good considering, what we're up against, really, What's up, Helena? Helena. Are the tires on the trucks also without tread? Yeah. It's the same tire that Xfinity runs. Same exact tire.
Picks it up a bit, 20.61 there on lap.
That damn truck be popping. Pop, dropping, locking. Boys. Why do I not have my alerts on? Oh my gosh, there they are. Look at that, Jenny.
Hi there, Cody Bear. Growing heart.
Oof.
The new suit is
Hippie
very
Craig.
nice and good job clapping hands.
I sent in your VIP tickets today,
Happy
Hippie
for
Craig.
y'all.
I got you covered, baby. I got you covered, son. All right. I'm about to throw up, guys. I don't know why. I was just really nervous about this stream today, and I'm so sick to my stomach. I don't know what's going on with me,
Hey,
man.
Cody. Congrats on finishing your first NASCAR race.
Thank you,
I'm
Peggy.
so
I appreciate
proud
you.
of Sure,
Tristan!
you may have been 5 laps down,
But it's also
it's
Martinsville.
also
Well,
Martinsville tears of joy.
we had a flat right rear under green flag, Tristan, and it just locked us freaking 3 laps down right there. Without that right rear going flat, we would ended up probably around 25th, 21st, 23rd, somewhere around there, which would have been a freaking win for what we were up against. So it was awesome, man. Had a lot of fun, dude. Had a lot of fun. How early I let you know about the VIP stuff? A week or two. Rage says I think he'll get a poll this year. I doubt that. It's kind of this, we're not a top tier team. We're just we're a bunch of good old boys trying to make it, right? Which is what I've always done in everything in life. Is I work with people that are humble and just trying to make it, and that's what I do. So yeah. Anyways. Yeah, Tristan, exactly. That was a big deal. The team was real happy that we came out of there and the car is in good shape. Right? Let's see. You better get at least one. One what? Pole? Bro, like the teams that get the pole every week are spending like $50 million a year. And we're not even spending like 100th of that. They running fresh, like, cheated up engines every week, and we're running engines that have like 5 or 6 races on. What's up, Bud Soda? Haven't they got it so standardized now that almost anybody's got a chance to pull? No. No. No, sir. Oof. So they... Jesus Christ, that scared the shit. I forget about this. That scared me, man. You scared me, Billy. You scared me, man.
And the pink boy for the rainbow night.
And it's the rainbow night. Look at that.
Fork and knife with plate, fork and knife with plate, fork and knife with plate, fork.
All right, okay, okay.
Fork and knife with plate, 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 fork and knife.
You're ruining everything, Billy. You're ruining the whole stream with your damn pink boy. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. But Trump one said, haven't they got it so standardized? No. So, yes, relatively speaking, everybody's using the same chassis, yeah? Relatively speaking, everybody's using the same tires. But as far as transmission, as far as brakes, as far as engine, that's all like sourced. So basically, the top teams are using like...
Down 70 pounds and doing much
Here, I'll explain it exactly how it works for most of the teams that are really, really high end. So here's how it works. You'll have a high budget team, and they'll buy like 25 engines, like the spec engine, right? And they'll dyno every engine, and they'll find the engines that are naturally a little bit higher strung. Like most engines they're gonna dyno at 750, right? A few of them will dyno at 780 or 790 just because of the build. Some will dyno at 730 or 720 just because of the build. That's how engines work, right? You don't always get the same amount of power. It's always like a fluctuating depending on the engine and the way it was manufactured, blah, blah, blah. So that team will buy 25 engines. They'll dyno every one of them. They'll take the top 10 engines. They'll keep them, and they'll refresh them over and over, and then they'll sell the lower 15 engines to other teams. And then those other teams will run the engines for like 5 or 6 or 7 races before refreshing them. And those top teams will race a new engine every race. And after you get 5, 6, 7 races on an engine, it starts losing 10, 20, 30, 40 horsepower. So that's kind of the difference. And also same thing with transmission, same things with wheel bearings, same thing with brakes. You have a team spending $10 million a year versus teams that are making buy on $500,000, right? Scaly, race faster. Where'd you go? Down 70 pounds and doing much better now. So if I'm still in this mess we call life, so you keep going too. Love your face. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't they have to use them three races per the rules? Oh, I have no idea. I know we use them more than that. Yeah, Brand Montana, you can actually still do that. That happened in our Martinsville race. Penis bucket. Thank you, Billy. And thank you so much, Scaly, for your orange boy. I love you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, buddy. Make sure you guys like the stream. I appreciate you guys. My stomach's starting to clear up. I felt really, really sick all day waiting for this stream. It's because I haven't streamed in a week, so I've been feeling real sick to my stomach. But yeah, that's how that works. So, yep, Hippie Craig, all you got to do is show up. Now, I will tell you, like I tell everybody, okay, you have to go to the credentials office, which is usually at the track, and then you just give them your name. You have to fill out a waiver, and then you're good. That's it. A lot of times people get that messed up, but that's what you do. And it's under your last, both names are under your last name, by the way. Billy Hatcher, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. So they built the last 1,500 miles. Oh, they can go further. They can go about 3,000. Did you get a chance to chat with Muniz? Yeah, he's on my team. I literally hung out with Frankie the entire weekend, or the entire day. I was in my hauler with Frankie, like the whole day. All right, Mick. What the hell y'all doing? All right. Come on. All right. Christopher Tate? Is that the same Christopher Tate? Is that my boy? Is that my boy that blew my ass out at Kansas? Is that... Sick because you missed us? Nah, I was just really, really nervous. I was just really nervous, man. I I'm just nervous to stream. I don't know what's going on with life right now. I've just been really nervous to stream every stream. And I think I made it more nervous on myself because I made it about racing. And I probably shouldn't have. Dog, I didn't even get past lap 20. Hey, that's a day, man. It happens. It happens. You need to get you in a truck, man. I think you're already up to scuff enough easily to get into a truck and just go. You ever done sprint car racing? No.
Cody, have you seen or heard
You don't have to,
LA
Hippie Craig. No, I
police
got
chase
you.
that
You're
ended in
fine.
Long
We don't
Beach,
have to have it.
My neighborhood. Google Long Beach truck chase. It's wild.
Around playing, he's blown
Racing
3, and he
man,
show
let's
has.
go.
MTB Steve. Have you heard about the LA police chase that ended in Long Beach, my neighborhood? Google Long Beach truck chase. It's wild. Keep racing. Let's go. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I love you, dude. I love you. MTB Steve, what a goal, boy. We're almost a naked snake already. We're only 100 or 230 away now. Tate, I'll get something this year, dude. Get on it, dog on it. Jessica Vaughn, Austin's excited. Oh, well, I know who that is. Yeah, Austin's fast, man. I was proud. I was sad that my race ended like it did, but I was glad that Austin was getting pretty quick there. How much do I donate to be your spotter? Oh my God, I don't know. Thousands. How the truck felt? The truck felt the same as the ARCA car. It's just, it probably won't feel much different unless I'm on a big truck. It was Martinsville. It was very tight. Very, very tight. It never got loose. Ever. So. Oh, it's already sent off, Hippie Craig. You don't have to send me anything. You can go pick them up. They're not going to give you any hassle over that. How'd you do on the pit stops? They were easy as hell. Jeff's on the road. Hey, Jeff on the road. I have you on my list, by the way. So. You didn't miss us, Steph? Well, a little bit. I always miss my boys, but right now it's getting to where I'm weirdly sick to my stomach when I think about streaming. I don't know. I think it's like performance anxiety. I don't know what it is. I wish I could just go back to being myself, which is what I do already, but you kind of have to be high energy, and it's like a numbers game, man. It makes me want to throw up. I don't know why. I wish I could explain it. My videos have been doing great lately, but still. Need to get Austin to pit for you when you have another ARC and a truck weekend. Jessica. Rockingham. I'm racing trucks in Rockingham. You need to shoot for the top 20. That's the goal, man. That is the goal. That is the goal. Maybe you're psyching yourself up, McSteller. I definitely am, yeah. True Racer, what's up, buddy? I'm really, I think I'm psyching myself up. I don't know, man. I think it's because I did so well in 2023 and 4 my streaming was insane. It was, I don't know why, but we were just killing it in streaming. As far as numbers go, I mean, Naked Snake's always been the same, but as far as numbers go, and now like it made me have this sense of dread that if I'm not getting 1,000 viewers, I'm a failure and need to jump off a cliff. And I don't know why. It's something I need to work on. It's something I need to work on mentally. When is the next truck race? You're making me crazy. Rockingham, the 20th? 19th? It's Trump's fault. Damn. I think you can do top 10 rock. Shit. All right, man. If that happened, I'd kiss you on the mouth. What's up, Eric? How you doing, buddy? It's a lack of... Oh, for sure. For sure, man. Well, you see, Billy, people want that, they want that panel show stuff, and I'm just... I'm tired, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. Yep, Eric. I was the lucky dog, and then I got a flat tire. We could have made some damage happen, but
just leaving all your energy on the track and hard to muster it for stream.
That's for damn sure. Thank you, Raking Knight, for your orange, boy. We might hit Naked Snake at record pace. Could we hit Fight Milk tonight? That would be awesome. Drink me some damn eggs and milk. Yeah, I'll have Nick on soon too. It isn't too late to add my plus ones last name. It is too late, yes, but it doesn't matter. You're fine. I could, to be honest, Hippie Craig, I could literally put Bob, like Bob Poots, and you could say my name is Bob Poops, and they would give you the thing. It's fine. You don't have to worry about it. Did you get new tires of the truck? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Thank you, Rakin. I love you. Thank you, Scaly. Thank you to all the super chats tonight. You guys are goated. We got a red and a pink boy from Billy, by the way, too. There's some really good freaking shots from this race, too. I'm going to pull up here in a second. One of the trucks spun out right in front of me. The crazy thing about, like, the trucks, man, is everyone is so close. Like, the leader went by me, like, on lap 25 or something. Corey Heim. And he went by me, and he stayed right there. Like, he was only a little faster. But a little goes a long way in truck racing, you know? So I'll show you that here. What last name you used? I mean, you won't need it, Hippie Craig, but yeah, I mean, it's under your last name, Hippie Craig. It's under your last name, Hippie Craig. You'll be fine. Just go pick them up. It's not a big deal. I promise you, it's very laid back. Most of the time when people don't give me a last name, I just copy the same last name. I've never had an issue before. You doing trucks right? Yep. Rockingham? Yep. MBT Steve. Why does it keep going back and repeating shit?
Have you seen or heard about the LA police chase?
Oh my God. You should come to the Texas race. Why would Helena go all the way to Texas? To Trump country. You think she wants to come to Trump country? Come on now. She wants to get harassed by the MAGAs. Imagine poor Helena out there with all those MAGAs. They'd eat her alive. Oh my God, dude. Can you handle them MAGAs? Steven Olivo, what's up, bud? You going to the Glen? I don't know yet. But here am I. Here is me. You see me right here. Here's Corey Heim. And here's Ron Roulette.
Hey,
the Trash Masher.
I have
the Trash Master.
Ready to unsub you and bonk you over the head.
Not the Trash Master.
From MCD.
Thank you, Cowboy Juggernaut. I appreciate you, baby.
K, much love.
Scam-a-lot.
Sweet race.
Oh my God, Helena, you so gay. Are your tubes tied? You're under arrest. You would like you have a higher chance from being Akanashi than you have to worry about your tubes, baby. Wait. Are you harboring fugitives of the states under your floorboards? That's what they're going to ask you. Yeah. There you go. So here I am. So Ryan Roulette, they spin right in front of me.
Don't think about anything. Oh, that went around.
Ryan Roulette into the wall.
That was Corey Heim that had caught the back of the field, and I think maybe caught the rear end of that 67 truck.
I don't know how Ryan fits in these trucks.
Ryan
He's a big
Roulette
guy.
Stopped on the track.
I barely fit in them.
Stretch. Caution is out for the first time.
Dude, they had to weigh my ass. And you know how, like, I came off my diet and I feel like I'm a chunk. I'm definitely a chunk. I'm screwed, right? And they weighed me and I weighed 189. And I was very, very shocked that I was not 220 or something. I just feel fat lately. And I was not. I lost weight. I weighed in at Daytona at 195. I weighed in at Martinsville at 189. Granted, they made me get naked. So that was unexpected. That's one of the things they do not tell you. No one told me about that. They get your ass naked. Keep up that gym, bro. I never stop, man. I went today and yesterday and the day before. Yeah, you get naked. What's up, Mark? Congratulations, dude. Congratulations, dude. We're 205 away from Naked Snake somehow on this race stream. We're going to pull up some shots from the race. Did you guys hear that Carl Jobst lost his lawsuit? Can you believe that? Against Billy Mitchell? Holy balls, man. It says, I lost, man. The judge found Billy to be a credible witness and believed his entire testimony. From that point on, unfortunately, there was really nothing that could have saved me. I will now obviously consider my options. I know many of you will be upset at this, and I'm truly sorry. Thank you again for all the support I've received, and will endeavor to work as hard as I can to repay all that you are owed. Man, this just leads me to believe, again, that Australia is cooked. Now, Australia kind of follows the same rule book as the UK, right? They go a little bit further, but the UK's been pretty crazy lately. They'll send 10 police officers to arrest a 75-year-old woman that's concerned of young women getting assaulted. Like somebody in the UK, like an old woman in the UK on Facebook could say, I'm concerned about young women being assaulted, and you'll get arrested. And they'll send 10 police officers to arrest your ass. It's wild. The UK, or in Australia, they had COVID camps that people stayed in for months. It's freaking crazy, dude. You can't say the word combat? What? I heard it all hinged on Carl saying Billy caused Apollo Legends' death. Yeah, I actually read that earlier too. I read the same thing, man. I'm fatter than your old boss egg. Shit, Eric. I don't think you ever met that guy, huh? That guy was 500 pounds, man, of pure meat. 500 pounds of pure meat, son. Cool. But no, man, it was a great experience, and I can't wait to go back. We're racing at Tucson Saturday in Arizona, and then we'll be at Rockingham in the Truck Series. And then we have a lot of them back-to-back. We have Texas and Kansas and Charlotte, which is, I think, 3 races in 4 weeks. And then we go to Pocono, IRP, Richmond. I'm missing one somewhere. I don't remember. What's up, Mr. Self-Destruct? How you doing, baby? Fisherman. Thailand Lady Boys. What the hell are you talking about, baby? Thank you, Mr. Self-Destruct. Ooh. What's your favorite mile and a half? Oh, Charlotte all day, dude. Charlotte all day. Thank you, Fisherman. Hope you're doing well. Man, you listed them off in my chat earlier. I forget some. Colby said your truck was cleaner than 90% of the field. That's a win. I kind of agree, but also here the issue is that I found out at Martinsville is you have to be hyper aggressive. You have to roll the middle of the corner and kind of hit people to get around them. And I need to learn how to be aggressive, like in a maintained way, to where I'm not wrecking people, but I'm not, having to rely on forward bite off of corners. Now, obviously, it's not going to be like that almost anywhere else, but Martinsville is like that. So, but yeah, the truck's perfect. The truck had not a scratch on it, so that's good. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, rolling the center of the corner is a really spooky feeling. When you're on the brakes, you stab the hell out of the brakes, and then you come off the brakes and you roll the center of the corner way faster than you think. And then as soon as the car sets, you gun it. And I kept coming to the throttle naturally. It felt natural to come to the throttle sooner, and that just pushed it tight immediately every time. So you had to really have a lot of patience. Yeah, Bud Soda. Sam Mayer be killing everybody. Oh, not Sam Mayer. Sammy Smith was killing everybody. He went wild. He really wanted to win that race. You going to be at Thunderfest at Rockingham? It's that Thursday? Maybe. Cowboy Juggernaut. Got to hit the pace car next time. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Cowboy Juggernaut. 200 away from Naked Snake. Look at that. Yeah, Xfinity race is wild. Had a lot of fun, man. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, Lesser Large, of course, man. Of course. Oh, let me pull up these shots. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're almost at 200, boys. We're almost at 200 likes. Oh, my God. What's the Texas location? Fort Worth? Maybe? Let's see. I wonder if I can do this. Try to do this without accidentally pulling up some nudes. I don't want my balls to come out. I don't want you guys to see my balls. Hold on. That I used to know. All right. I think it's Fort Worth. Cool. I don't like turns 1 and 2 at Texas. I never have, so maybe I'll like it in real life. I've never liked it in like iRacing form or video game form. So this is all from our photographer that we have on our team, by the way. What kind of things will be provided at the race and what will we have to purchase or bring? I do not know. Everything's provided like food and drink wise. So I don't really know what you'd need to bring. What's up, big C? Hey, indeed. They love Frankie. They just love taking pictures of Frankie. There's AJ. AJ? Don't arc or break. Well, IRP is a patience track too. It's like Martinsville where you have to roll the corner. But I got pretty good at that at IRP. What's up, Trucker Dan? Hey, D&D. This kid was real fast. It was like his first thing, and he was real fast. The Flux. Look at that beautiful blue-ass machine. Beautiful, I tell you. Beautiful. What a great picture. Look at all these great people. Frankie in his black truck. This is a brand new truck. I think they were building it when I was at the shop. That's a great picture, too. Look at all these great pictures, man. I'm really cranking the hell out of the damn wheel in this one. There's a lot of good pictures of me, a lot of bad ones too. Are you racing Dover this year? It depends. It depends. It depends on funding. Right now, we're doing, for sure, I'm doing the Rockingham, Texas, Kansas, Charlotte, Pocono, Richmond, IRP. And then everything else is being filled in. That's what's front-loaded, though. There's just a random picture of Ryan in here. Look at my dumb ass. What was I doing? What was I thinking? Look at me. What is this? What is this garbage? Brakes are a little hot. They were hot as hell. They were golden hot. What's up, Lay Klinger? How you doing, baby? Goofy face. Hot dogs at Martinsville were $2 each. So that's one of those things you don't know is real until you get there. The Martinsville hot dogs. You know how they always talk about that? I don't know. Maybe a lot of you don't know about that. They're always like, the Martinsville hot dogs are the best. They kind of suck. They kind of suck, man. I'm going to be completely transparent with y'all. They kind of sucked. But that's no big deal. It's fine. Don't worry about it. They're like kind of sad. Dude, you go to Costco. Hey, Sean. Yeah, they're garbage. Shout out to Sean for hanging out with me all Saturday or Friday and Thursday. Look at that good looking hat. Yeah, that's Sean. That's Sean's company right there. Look at that. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. You need GameStop as a sponsor? I doubt it. Oh, I doubt it. That would be pretty funny though, wouldn't it? Yeah, Eric. Probably just needed some more rear brake. I cranked a bunch of rear brake in it, but it didn't really seem to help much. Maybe it did on set. Maybe it helped set the corner a little bit better. Well, Billy, GameStop apparently are heavily investing in Bitcoin for some reason. So that's very interesting. Make sure you guys like the stream, by the way, please. Thank you. Get on it, doggone it. $200 until Naked Snake for the 439th stream in a row. Yeah, at one point I started really getting a feel for the track, and I caught the O2. And the O2, this guy right here, me and him were basically the same pace. And I learned how to pass with this guy's help. So I went in the corner and I just booped his ass. I just booped him. I booped him a bunch, and then he moved up, and that's when I learned, oh, you got to boot people out of the way. The whole time, I did not know. You have to actually move people, and I was like, well, this is interesting. Very interesting development there. Yeah, I think all of our trucks just had a lot of front brake dialed in, because you can see even AJ's, and we all had a lot of front brake dialed in. Did it? We sure did, Twigs. What's up, bud? Meant to ask, how did the 76 spin? I don't know. Great picture. It was so funny that the stands were kind of empty, and then as soon as we went green, the stands were full. I'm like, where were these people coming from? My stubby little ass. Look at that tire. Floppy as hell. Look how low to the ground these trucks are. It's freaking wild. That's my mama and my dad. That's my mom and dad. And PDH, of course. They piled in at the start. They sure did, man. They sure did. I'm gonna there's a few family pictures and other people that are on here that I'm gonna skip because I don't know if they want to be showed on my damn show, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they want to be showed on my show. That's a good picture. Papa and Mama. The poo grenade. Oh. Mr. Chicken Spit. What's up, dude? How you doing, dude? Something about them glowing brake rotors. Yeah, it's probably true, Eric. Ryan spun in practice once, though. I never even got remotely close to spinning out. Like, not even remotely close. Truck was tight as hell. Gonna get a diecast made? Yeah, there's already one made, I think. Hippie Craig says, when does autograph merch shipping out? When you say autograph merch, are you talking about like the stuff from the campaign? What's up, Wally? How you doing, dude? I'm trying to make sure I'm not going to run into any pictures that are spicy. Maybe I won't, I guess. My brakes be glowing, dude. Why they kept spinning out? Oh, they were getting spun out. They were not spinning out, they were getting spun out. Think Dodge would pick us up? Oh, that'd be great. It'd be great to drive a Dodge one day. But right now, I'm a Ford boy. Thank you, King Deplorables. Hope you're doing well, dude. A lot of front brake, dude. You going to get signed cards and stuff, Alan Quickie? I think there's going to be a rookie card of me by the company that makes them. I don't know when, though. But there's going to be one eventually. So I'll let y'all know when that happens. That's a great picture, dude. God, what a good picture. This doesn't even look real. This looks like iRacing or something. But it's real. It's real life, damn it. Yeah, Eric, it was wild. I dived to pit road like a monster. I dived and I slammed my brakes and I shifted down and blipped the throttle. I think pit road speed was second, 3,900. Whoever designed the truck. The truck was designed by Halls and Kid, Jessica. Timcast designer. What's up, Flying Pin? How you doing, dude? Yeah, it's a pretty truck. I'm excited to run it again soon. This trucks were the trucks are the easiest vehicles to get into reverse I've ever been in. It's impossible to get the ARCA cars into reverse, and I don't know why. They're always like, go backwards, and I'm like, dude, I cannot get it into reverse. I hope so, Billy. Bring the good hauler from now on. That's for sure. That's for sure. We have a bunch of them in the truck series. A bunch of haulers. Hauler. I just met her. What situation you need to go in reverse? When you're in the garage, you usually have to back into your pit stall when you're in practice. So you have to back in every time. The crew will rage. The crew will actually call the spot. You get to pick your pit stall, and the crew will usually pick it. Sick truck with the glowy brakes. We were glowing. That tire had about enough. That's awesome. I'll pop over there and tell them thanks for sponsoring you. I appreciate that, dude. I'll work on my pick tomorrow. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I need to get some posters made for sure. You could make so many posters off this stuff. They're great shots. Feel bad for the tire changers having to put their hands on those brakes. Who takes the photos? My buddy Daniel. He works for the team. We be glowing. I love how slammed these trucks are. Hey, this one's pretty cool. I didn't even see this one. James Thomas says, are you racing at the Rock? Yep. Marfin, okay, the Ride and Die campaign merch. I might do the merch separately from the books because the merch is going to be done, I think, way before the books are. So I'm kind of still debating on that. I'm going to see how it works out. So, but I know the merch is going to be done way beforehand. What's up, Lost Bullets? My Canadian brother. The merch is always a separate shipping cost. Okay, then I might just do that. Whatever's easier. Used to know. Yeah, we're $200 from Naked Snake. Naked Snake. Or could we hit Fight Milk? That would be something on the congratulatory stream. Just one big red boy. Big one, not a small red boy. A big one, obviously. Congratulations on the house buy, Lost Bullets. There's that picture. I was wondering where that picture was. Lost Bullets. Make sure you guys like the show. Like the show and honor your boy. I still can't believe Carl lost. That's crazy, man. Sorry, I'm reading the Carl Jobs stuff. Reading the Carl Jobs stuff. But it was not safe for work. No, with the picture I was talking about, it had like people in it that I didn't know if they wanted to be shown. When's the frog from the campaign with the EBS going to be done? I have no idea. A lot of people ask me, and I have no idea. I thought the cars were done because I thought I saw them, but I guess I didn't. I haven't heard anything about that one. Who has the prettiest car graphics? Me, obviously. Hippie Craig says, do the races start at the same time every day? Yeah, they're always different. There's a schedule posted on arca.com or arcaracing.com. Event schedules. It's a Saturday race, so I'm guessing it's going to be Saturday night. Yeah, Skate Tim, maybe. Oof. Greg Harris says, what's your favorite protein bar? I order Quest in bulk, like Quest cookie dough, because it's the easiest one to eat. Because I used to eat like 3 a day. Now I only eat about 2 or 1. So once you eat that many, it doesn't matter. You know? This Iowa Frog was knocked out of the running for 1 pole. Yeah, I knew we were gonna lose the pole. There's no beating some of the people on the pole. Kirkland brand protein bars are legit. Kirkland? Shit. Did a big poll happen on this? Oh, it was like for paint schemes from last year. Want me special meats. What the hell lost bullets are you talking about? The Amateur says, how does it feel to race a truck for a living? I could only dream of doing something so fun. Fun. It's stressful, man. It's fun, obviously, when you're in the truck and or car or whatever you're doing. It's fun, but everything surrounding it is really stressful. And a lot of people don't really actually know how it works because you don't really know. You can't know unless you're doing it. I didn't know anything about it until I got in it. And it's all based on like marketing and sponsorship. And unless you're like one of the people that their dad is the CEO or something of a company, that's going to be your whole job is getting sponsorship, contacting companies, working with companies, doing photo shoots for companies, doing commercials for companies. That's all of it. All of it. So that part of the job is less fun. But racing's fun. So racing's fun, man. All of it's fun. And a lot of people don't really know how any of it works. Quest protein chips. Yeah, dude. What's up, Miss Dale? How you doing? A lot of people assume that, and you can actually ask people about this, and their answers are kind of weird. But I saw a post on it on Reddit like a while back, and somebody asked the people on Reddit, they're like, why does everyone hate the like small funded teams, and they only like the $1 billion teams? And no one can really answer it. And it's strange to me because I've always been that guy that really likes to follow the underfunded teams and the underfunded drivers and like the long shot stuff. Like I really like those kind of stories and journeys. I mean, because barely over 10 years ago, I was living in a trailer park, right? And you'll read like publications and or like message boards, and everyone hates those people. They only like talk about or want to be involved with the people that like are hyper billionaires. But it's weird because on the exact same like accounts on Reddit, you can click on those people that are talking, and they hate billionaires and they hate CEOs and they hate corporate companies. Yet the only people they like in racing are the corporate CEO driver kids. The weirdest thing. And I'm like, wow, how can you like both things? But it's not really their fault. If my dad was a CEO of freaking Bass Pro Shops or something, you best believe I'd have been doing this my whole life. But it's like the longest shot, really interesting life choice or path that I never even remotely thought I would be on. Not even in a billion years. So when I see people angry about it or like pissed off or the word I hate, hating, I think the word's kind of lame, hating, because people could just say hating for anything. But when I see people like pissed off at the normal person doing it, it almost makes it all worth it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I shit you not, I was sitting in the hauler 2 hours before the green flag at Martinsville. A small town kid that literally grew up in a damn trailer park with dreams of just like dreams that were stupid, and I want to race one day. And now I'm sitting in this hauler. How the hell did I get here? Two hours before the green flag at my first official NASCAR race. And I like just open YouTube and there's a comment that's like on a random comment from a random person. That's like, you'll never amount to anything. You suck. I hate you. You know, basically saying like, why are you even trying unless you're like a billionaire? And I'm like, why try at anything? But it like those kind of things. I'm so glad that people like that exist because it makes it so worth it to sit there 2 hours before a green flag and read somebody's like anger-filled comment while they're sitting at home doing nothing. And I'm about to take the green flag in a NASCAR race in 2 hours. And I'm like, wow, I'm so glad I'm where I am. Because imagine being the guy on the other end of that. That's like, I hate you for no reason. And you're just sitting at home doing nothing. And you're angry that somebody's doing something. Or you're angry that somebody that's doing something isn't doing enough. You know what I'm saying? That's the weirdest thing to me. But it's a necessary evil. Those people need to exist. But it's the craziest shit when you're like, there's people out there that are angry at you, that do nothing, that are angry at you at trying to do things, and they're angry at you for not doing enough. That's the craziest shit. People that do nothing, angry at people that do things for not doing enough. It's the weirdest phenomenon you'll ever see. And people are like, well, like, how does somebody like that change their mind? And they don't. They don't. I could go out there and by the grace of Jesus at like Talladega in the truck series, luck up and win a race at Talladega. And that same person would be like, well, you're gay and I hate you. They wouldn't matter. Like they don't give a damn how successful you get or how well it goes for you or, you know, the perceived success. They don't care about any of that. They want you dead. They want you shot in the head. That's what they want. They don't care about anything else. They want to see you dead and they want to read your obituary and they want to laugh about it. So like you can never absolutely ever cater to those people and let whatever they say affect you in any way, shape, or form, which is why it affects me in a positive manner. And I'm glad that they exist. I don't know, Billy. It depends on the sponsorship. The interior of the hauler was super cool. It was great, man. I love that freaking hauler. What's up, Steve Slauber? How you doing, buddy? Hell yeah, John Davis. I appreciate you, man. One lock to 200 and 200 and super chats away from Naked Snake. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate you, buddy, over on Rumble. I love you, dude. I love you. Well, of course, Eric. Of course you did. It's the real shit, man. It's the real shit, dude. It was a good time, man. It was a great time. I had a lot of fun. And I can't wait to do it again. We got a few weeks and we're doing it again. Get them locks in. Oh, I'm worn out. What's a course you'd like to drive that you haven't had the opportunity to drive yet? Oh, I don't know. I've raced at every track that I wanted to race at so far. Probably old Atlanta, but I'll never be able to run it. So that's hard to say. Miss Telsa, do you see what I asked? No. But I will scroll up. I'm scrolling. But do your memberships for your channel help you with racing? Well, the only thing that helps me with racing is sponsorship. Everything on the channel is like my normal bills. It's like my normal stuff, my normal everyday life. Racing is gobs and gobs of sponsorship. Amateur says, I see someone like you and it gives me hope and inspiration for my own self. I hope to see you can see. Thank you, Amateur. I appreciate you. And that's a great point. Well, I mean, Miss Dell, my bills are more important than racing, let's be honest. Let's be completely honest. That's what I don't get about people that hate, like, people that are trying to make it. You know, like last year I was in danger of losing my home because I was trying to make it as hard as possible. I was doing everything I could. And like, how do you, and I'm not saying anybody should be inspired like by me or anybody trying to do what I'm trying to do, but I'm like, how do people get inspired from a kid that's like 16 and their dad's like a $100 billion CEO of some corporation? Like, how do you even get inspired by like that kid? Like, you don't have that path in front of you.
You've never met me.
But from what I've learned is anyone can actually do this. Anyone can get into NASCAR. Like, anybody can do it. You just have to luck up in the sponsorship world. That's the whole name of the game. And of course, you have to have like a semblance of some kind of talent. That's kind of the biggest thing. If you can keep pace in a NASCAR, just keep pace in a NASCAR race, you could do it. You just have to get there. You have to work through, pay your dues, go through like ARCA and go through some short track stuff, get sponsorship, and get there and keep going. So you don't have to have a billionaire CEO kid. Now the issue is, if you're not that rich kid and you're not getting the absolute best opportunity to be in the best race cars in the world, the people that hate you for not winning every single race, those people exist. Now, granted, they still exist for those other people, but there's more of a buffer, I think, for those other people. The reason like those other people get pissed at people that are barely like scraping and trying to make it is because what they are doing is obtainable. Like what I'm doing right now in racing is obtainable. Anyone can do it. If you can drive a car and keep pace, and you can learn and you're willing to learn, and you can get some sponsorship, you can make it. You could get to where I am easy. But see, that's the issue, is it's obtainable. And people that see you barely making it and you're in a spot that's obtainable, they will do everything they can to tear you down and destroy everything you've worked for. Because they can do that. They see that they're able to do that. They could never go after the billionaire kid because he's still a billionaire kid. It doesn't really matter, right? So that's the issue, man. It's why when a YouTuber has 10 million subs, it seems like they have less haters. But when they have 100,000 subs, it seems like everyone hates them. Because it's an attainable goal to destroy them. Lost Bullets says, see, that's why you're different. I'm a complete stranger. You've never met me, and I accomplished something, and your first reaction is congratulate me instead of talking about yourself and your accomplishments. Well, I'm just proud of you, Lost Bullets. That's what it is. I love you. You don't understand. I just love you, man. Thank you, Lost Bullets. I appreciate you, dude. 180 away from Naked Snake. Thank you, man. They need to crack down on the budget of the Argus car as well. I mean, it's very loose, Bud Soda. It's like you have to have a chassis, this kind of chassis. You have to run this motor, this transmission. There you go. And that's pretty big parameters. It's hard to tell the big teams that they can't run a fresh motor. You know what I'm saying? So that's the issue. Try to tell the fresh teams to not buy a new engine if it's within the rules. They're going to do it. Like, you know. Hell yeah, Mick Stellar. You know it. You know it, baby. 90 likes to 300, boys. I know I ain't doing it. I'm not really doing anything today, but I'm just hanging out. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm just worn out, sick to my stomach. I didn't feel good. Didn't feel good all day because I don't know how streaming makes me nervous nowadays. Makes me want to throw up all the time. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I know it's the true blue OGs in here tonight. So thank you, Jet Black. I appreciate it. Those damn hot dogs. Those hot dogs. I don't know about them. Larry's at Tricon. Really? Well, hell yeah. I know he's always been doing something with the Toyota boys. Oh, Larry. Yeah, I'm hoping it looks like Rockingham's going to be a rhythm track, and I'm very rhythmic with those big tracks, so I'm hoping we can pull out some good stuff at Rockingham. Also, so the difference between Martinsville and everywhere else is if you wreck anywhere else, you're done. You're pretty much done. Martinsville, you can freaking get spun, hit the wall, and you could almost go the same speed because your car is not going fast enough to tear it apart. Somebody gets loose and hits the wall at Rockingham, it's over. It is ogre for them. So 180 till Naked Snake on the congratulatory stream. Eric says Larry was the first driver to ever crash you. Maybe. It's hard to say, man. It was like I think Larry, that was my first time I was ever making a pass in racing. So I probably didn't do as good as I could do. And you know what I'm saying? You see the Log Cow Wings and Keem fight? Yep. What's up, Alan Jones? How you doing, buddy? Hope you watch the shit. Helena says there are certain people in my life who are sons. They passively draw others to orbit around them by the gravity of their personality. The rest of us orbit, obtain moons, and just happily coexist. Are you a sun or a moon? What are you, Helena? I'm doing good, Mr. Blackstar. Elantra, what's up, buddy? Damn, Bram Montana. You're the sun. Yes! Ha ha ha! Plebs, the rest of you. The lot of you, nothing but bitches. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing but bitches, the lot of you. Thank you, Miss Dell. Front stretch got some room in a small infield, but off two, you're screwed. I remember Gordon Newman getting into a nasty wreck. Yeah, off two, you're just wall. It's just wall. Off four, you got a whole damn 3 lanes to roll up into to get tight. You get tight at turn 2, you're screwed. You're screwed. I'm excited though. I'm excited to give it a go, man. Very excited. Helena's a moon. Aw. Aw. Helena is more like Uranus. Think of it as hanging out with friends, Miss Dell. That's true, but see, the issue, Miss Dell, with streaming is, I agree. And I would almost prefer it if I had like $30 million in my savings account. Then it would be so easy to stream. Oh yeah, woo, what's up, bitches? You know, it'd be great. But there's always this nagging viewership and like super chat and membership number always like right here in the back of your head that's screaming at you. And it's so mentally taxing. And it makes me die. It makes me want to die. It's like why you have to, just 30 million, yeah. That's not that much. So you always have to be thinking about ways to improve, always be thinking about ways to talk, like good subject matter, good presentation, you have to think of all these things, you know? And it's just stressful. And then when I was only doing YouTube, that was kind of manageable. But now NASCAR is so taxing because it's like taking 99% of my mental power to meet with sponsors, talk to sponsors, future sponsors, do all these things, social media, and then go there and travel every week. God, it's brutal. Brutal. But luckily, hitting Naked Snake, Hitting Naked Snake and keeping that streak alive for as long as we have has made it manageable, right? So at least there's that. And thanks to people like Lost Bullets, Billy, freaking Chris McGough, Marion Holtzman, Jenny, a lot of people that are real big supporters of mine for whatever reason. I appreciate that. What's up, Diego Hernandez? Diego Hernandez. Uranus. Sailor Uranus is my fantasy woo-foo. If I hit the lottery, you'll get more Red Boys. Just sponsor me. Sponsor me, baby. You travel anywhere nice for your sponsorships? No. The amateur, you can't enjoy any of it. You just can't enjoy any of it. There is no enjoying it because you're always worried about the deal and if you're going to make the deal happen, right? That's what sucks. Hey, Tim Swank. What's up, dude? Thank you, baby. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Tim Swank. About to hit it big with crypto. Hell yeah, Blackstar. BBB. Well, I appreciate that, Lost Bullets. I'll put a big B on the car. Bullets. Ray Harlock, where you been? How you been? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Mr. Ray Harlock. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I miss you. I love you. Oh, damn, Bram. Damn, Bram. Bram's going hard over here. He's going hard, Bram. God, my nose is killing me. There's a really cool video actually I can pull up. What's up, Derek D. Hart? 185 until Naked Snake, boys. Let me find it. Oh, my nose, man. The pollen is falling, boys. The pollen is falling, and it's getting my ass. Oop. This video quality is kind of bad, but I'll pull it up anyway. We're doing it live. Yes, Hippie Craig, it should. I'll make sure, though, Hippie Craig. I'll make sure. What's up, Slangin' Nanners? Why so gay? It's just how I live my life. It is how I live my life. Giving her the beans right here.
The best this week, and congrats again on your start. Looking forward to your next race.
My boy.
Keep up the great work. Have a great week, bud.
The pollen has hit the second flower. No. So right here is the very beginning of the race, and this is kind of where I was like trying to size people up and understand how to do stuff. But we were keeping some good pace. We were flinging this bitch in the corners. It was going really well. I wish I had dedicated people in the stands that just filmed it with like a 4K camera. Thank you, Michael Nair. I love you, dude. Appreciate you. Wish you nothing but the best this weekend, and congratulations on your start. Looking forward to your next race. Keep up the great work. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Michael Nair, by the way, long time supporter. I appreciate you, dude. Terminator, congrats on your finish. Thank you, dude. Luke Baldwin's Tommy Baldwin's son. Tommy Baldwin. That's a very familiar name. 165 till Naked Snake. That's one thing, Dude Chronic. One thing, Dude Chronic, you'll learn when you make a truck series start is it is a professional auto sport. Ain't no arguing it. There's no way to look at it other than ARCA has some real tight racing. There's some really good people, obviously. And not knocking it at all. I love it. The truck series is such a step up competition wise. Every single person in the field is fast. Every single person is capable. It's very, very shocking that everybody you're racing is they're competent as hell. And not to say ARCA's not. It's just, the budgets they vary a lot in ARCA, and you'll see there's a few cars that'll run 2 to 3 seconds off pace in ARCA. Because they're just running a different program, kind of. From first to 30th in the truck series was 0.7 of a second. That's that long. That long. First to 30th. That long. It's freaking crazy. It's crazy. So basically, you have to be on kill 100% of the time to make any ground up. So that's something I have to get used to, because obviously you should be that way anyway, in probably any racing discipline. But in ARCA, I would get into rhythms, and it'd be a little bit laid back, and I'd get into a rhythm to where I'd run my laps, and I'm catching the guy in front of me, and I'll pass that guy, and then I'll go and I'll catch the guy in front of him, pass that guy. You know what I'm saying? In trucks, it's like you gotta almost work your way mentally up to the next level, to where that relaxation point that you used to have needs to go up to here. Does that make sense? Miss Dell said, are trucks harder to drive? No. The truck felt the same as the ARCA car. I mean, it's relatively the same infrastructure, or it's the same design almost. Just a little different. The chassis is a little different. But at a short track like Martinsville, it's kind of similar. It's very similar. Now, obviously, when you get to a big track, your downforce is going to be way different. Is that Tim Swank? Tim Swank with a goal, boy. Thank you, buddy. 150, Nega Snake. Thank you, buddy. Tim Swank, everyone. Shout out to my friend. Love you, dude. I appreciate you, man. 150 to Snake. We're just hanging out. It's a casual stream talking about racing, celebrating a little bit. I might go get me a claw here in a little bit. If we hit Nega Snake, I'll go get me a claw, and we'll start sipping and relaxing with the boys. Here's the big goal. If we hit Fight Milk, it's going to be hard. But if we hit Fight Milk, then I might crank up Resident Evil 2, and we'll play some classic Camelot Resident Evil 2. We'll go real late into the stream. We'll go late into the night. It'll be the AM, boys. The AM. If we make it. If we make it. No gaming on PC. I need to get me a laptop for when I travel, because I have a laptop, but it can't play anything because it's just old. It's a gaming laptop, but it's just too old. Shit, mixed up. But I can't really afford one right now. But once I get to a spot where I can afford one, I'm going to definitely get one and be playing like Dark Souls and shit on the weekends in the hotels. Well, Bram, whiskey kills me. I drank whiskey last week and I had a hangover. And I was like, no, can't do this. No hangovers, man. No, I'm not about that life. Too old for that shit. You ever win a race and get a podium where you do Nega Snake? Well, yeah. Of course. Of course. We want to get in like a Thor sport ride or something crazy. Go fast. He has your picture driving another car. Oh my God, Avery. Let's do it. Do it, boy. Okay, hangover. Never had one. Shit. He plays games really well. $600. $600 is a lot of dollars, man. $600 is a lot of. I gotta get made a PC to send me a laptop. Beg my boy Zach. Hey man, can you please, please find it in your heart to send me a made a PC so I can play games. What's up, Michael Maroots? Proud of you and what you've accomplished getting your first official NASCAR race under your belt. Keep going. Thank you, Michael Maroots. Appreciate you, dude. The Moobs. We'll be hanging out at Pocono. Amateur says, before you made it, how would you practice racing? I bought a cup car for 20 grand. It was like an old NASCAR cup car. I took all the suspension out of it, put new suspension in it, new transmission, worked on it, learned how they worked, learned about setups. I called like a crew chief from 2004 and talked to him on the phone for like 2 hours. Figured out how to weigh the car, how to get it to have, cross weight. Bought a sway bar for it, tried to loosely set it up, and I took it on a trailer to racetracks and I raced it in like local short track stuff. And then GNSS. That's what I did. So yeah, I spent literally all the money I had in the world just to like kind of feel like what it felt like. I had absolutely no path or aspiration to get to NASCAR. That was never even in my thought process. I just wanted to race. So I sold some. Oh yeah, well, I don't remember actually. What did I sell? What did I sell to get that cup car? I sold something. It was like a daily driver I had or something, and I bought a car. And shut up, Michael. Why you gotta bring that up, Mike? Why you gotta bring it up? Me wrecking it. But how could you? But anyways, yeah. And then somehow it just kept working out. I don't know, man. 70 likes to 300. Can we actually get to 300 likes on this laid back stream? Tim Swank, I appreciate you, dude. The Mustang, nah, I still had it for a while. I had the Mustang for a full year and didn't drive it before I sold it. I had to go out there and start it to make sure my Mustang still ran. That is true, Michael Maruz. The scales I sold you were chromers from Hooters Pro Cup. I still have them, I think. Don't I? I think I do. I might. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate you, Ray. Appreciate you, Ray. Big Country says, do you ever game stream anymore? I did last month a little bit, but it's really hard to find time to even stream because I'm never in town. I'll be gone for 5 days this week. I fly out Thursday and get home Sunday from Phoenix. Oh, man, Big Country. I did set a Fight Milk goal. If we hit Fight Milk, I'll play Resident Evil 2 from start to finish, the old Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation 1. Because I kind of want to play it tonight, and I'm kind of having a good time. And if we hit Fight Milk, I'm going to do it, and we're going to stay up real late. So stream Wednesday. Yeah, I'll be live Wednesday, Chase. We're going to be going late. If we hit Fight Milk, we're going to be late. We're going to be going till 2 a.m. probably. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful boy. He gonna be dead, boys. Is that ARCA truck, Michael? What are you talking about? This weekend in Phoenix? That's ARCA. And then it will be trucks from then on out. Assuming I don't run Talladega, but I'm trying to. I'm gonna put out a bulletin tomorrow for Talladega and see if I can get Talladega covered. And if I get Talladega covered, we're gonna go out to Talladega and we're gonna haul ass and we're gonna have a lot of fun. But need sponsorship, so I'm going to see if I can partner with some local companies from around my area, do a couple of them, and then all we need is a couple, and then we can go run Talladega. My British buddies say Tim's wank. That's pretty funny. Hell yeah, McSteller. I also miss the Resident Evil gameplays. I miss the simpler times, but times are not simple. It's that's one of the most strange things that you learn when you're trying to do stuff like this, I guess, is it's really stressful, and to keep doing what you're doing and keep shooting higher and trying to make goals, it's very rewarding, but it's equally as stressful. And I kind of miss the comfortable days of just doing YouTube and relaxing, and life's not like that anymore. It's all chill. It's all travel and professional stuff and hard.
Probably not a good idea to do this, but screw it. Gotta share the ghetto cheese. with the
Oh,
ones
okay.
that
I was like,
actually
what the hell's
deserve
ghetto
it.
cheese mean?
Keep it
What'd you
real
just
and
say?
keep it tight.
Revenge Another Round. Welcome back, buddy. Another OG. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you, man, for your $5 super chat. I love you. I love you. I appreciate you. 150 from Naked Snake. We're closing in. Thank you, buddy. Love you, dude. Mr. Revenge Another Realm coming in strong. Are you more comfortable now? Like, have you been on the sim since Daytona? Not really. I don't really get on the sim much. I did do it a lot for Martinsville, though. But I was on like a really high-end sim. I was at the team shop on the sim. And they have a really nice sim at the shop. It just doesn't translate enough, though. It just doesn't translate enough. Like, there's no, that rolling the corner thing at Martinsville when you roll the corner. Like you roll the middle of the corner and then come off. It's just not, that's not a thing in iRacing. It's not like that. It's weird. It's just so different. I love you, Leroy Gom. I appreciate you for hanging out as long as you could. 50 likes till we're at the like goal. 300. 300. Yeah. Yeah. Story my life. Fucking Ursula. Fucking Ursula, bro. I hear my dogs running around the house freaking the hell out. I had to go to my friend's house to feed their dogs, and their dogs are shit machines, bro. It's like they're made of just poop. They just full of poop. They just keep pooping. It's crazy. How do they poop so much? Hell yeah, amateur. You know what you're doing then. Love you, Helena. I appreciate you for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate all the boys. I really do. And thanks for everybody being so uplifting and supportive. I know there's people that'll pop in every now and then and be like, I hate you, you're gay, you wreck, and you don't deserve blah, 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 stupid bastard. I get it. That's fine. That's also necessary for success. You have to have people that hate you to be successful. And I cherish those people as well. But I also really appreciate people that support me and like understand it, like Donna's saying, Miano. Like a lot of people will watch lap times and they'll keep up with the race and they're like, "Damn, you did pretty good." And I know you had a flat right rear, but I'm glad you did good. And I'm like, "Thank you." So they keep up with it instead of being like one of those people that are like, "Whoa, why didn't you win? Why'd you get beat by Joe Gibbs' car? You suck. I hate you and I hope you die." Like, are your friends' dogs puppies? They're puppies, man. Well, one of them's not, but one of them, it's a German Shepherd puppy, and that thing shits more than like it should be humanly possible. You know? What's up, Justin? How you doing, dude? We got plenty of time, Billy. We got an hour. We got an hour, over an hour to get to Fight Milk to extend the stream into the AM and play Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation 1. A classic Camelot show with the Famelot boys. A classic show with the boys. Boo. As long as you don't lose Danica Patrick. Well, she what the hell? To be fair, Danica would kick my ass all up and down the racetrack. If Danica was out there right now at like 30 years old, yeah, she would wipe the floor with my little ass. Well, I shouldn't say I'm much larger than Danica, but Danica was really overtly talented. If she just couldn't show it because she was going up against the absolute daunting task of 2010's NASCAR field. Racing freaking Johnson and Gordon and Carl Edwards. God, could you imagine? Woof. That would suck. There goes Gordon. There goes Johnson. There goes Edwards. There goes Keselowski. Whew, it'd be rough. What's up, Colton? How you doing, baby? What's Gamestop sponsoring the truck? Smack that taco? Hell no. Somebody needs to message him. I need to message the CEO of GameStop. But hey, look, I used to be and still currently am a detractor. How about we bury the hatchet? I should do that. That'd be hilarious. And you sponsor my NASCAR truck in the NASCAR truck series. I'm gonna directly message the CEO, Ryan Cohen. Hey man, let's come full circle. $2 million. Let's go. That would be pretty funny. That would be even more full circle than full circle could be. That would be the most full circle you've ever been. Yay. Keffels announces she's returning to streaming. Wow, how exciting. Best we can do is 5% extra on trade-ins. Fuck. Donna Miano. Thank you, baby. I enjoy your efforts. Keep it up. See you at Talladega soon. You can be the furthest. You can be the furthest. Rest. Thank you, Donna. I love you. Appreciate you. Thank you, Donna. Love you, Donna. Well, the issue, Bram, is, Danica was on the, arguably the best team at the time. And she was there for a long time, for years. It's just eventually racing for a team like that, you got to win, right? So, Jesus Hernandez asked the fat manager from Gamestop Pawn Sheet. Well, he's not there anymore. He got fired like 3 months after I left, I think, or 6 months. I can't believe he worked there longer than me, to be fair, though. That's pretty wild. Or they could hit you with a cease and desist. Oh. How the turntables. How much sponsorship run, Tim Swank? That just depends. It depends on, a race and spot. So, it goes as low as, $2,000 for, a small spot for, one race. And this is all, it just depends on the week. And it's very fluid because, the team has to look at their tire situation, the fuel situation, the travel situation. Is the race close? Is it far away? It's stuff like that. And go as low as $2,000 maybe, and as high as $1 million, obviously. But the most of the time it's around $5,000. And $5,000 to $10,000 is usually where a lot of sponsors will sit for one race or multiple races, or 25 for an associate, or 50 for a primary. And that's kind of where they will fluctuate. Not many teams, or I shouldn't say many teams, not many drivers will have a year-long sponsor like Timcast or something like me. I just got really lucky with that. Now, granted, it's not $1 million, though, so, that's kind of why we kind of have to pick and choose where we're going and stuff. Ready for Rockingham Ballard? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. God, YouTube keeps crashing. Rockinham's going to be fun. Think you'll ever race in Vegas, Hippie Craig? Yeah, I'm going to try to race there next year for sure. I have to race there once, man. I would love to race in Vegas. That'd be fun. Shrek 5. Oh my God. I got an Ethernet cable. Yeah, for sure. Wi-Fi, you would never stream over Wi-Fi, ever. Not unless you're doing like a phone or like a mobile stream, like on a laptop in like a hotel room. I would never use Wi-Fi. I hope we sell it out, dude. Chronic. I hope it's completely sold out at Rockingham. That'd be cool. Colton says you look like you do well in prison. What does that mean exactly? Does that mean I could fight my way through prison, or are you saying like I'm gonna get fought with penises? Is that what are you trying to say, Colton? I watch all of Tim's stuff. I'm gonna bug him relentlessly. Continue. Well, you don't have to do that. I appreciate that though. Yeah, I lost bullets. You're right about that. That's weird, Miss L. Well, I appreciate you nonetheless, baby. I love you. 150 till naked snake. You can fight your way. Okay, thank you, Colton. I appreciate it. Thank you, Colton. I was making sure you wasn't saying I'm gonna be everybody's boyfriend. Now I'll do what I gotta do to survive, Colton. Okay. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to survive. Wow. Kill him. Kill him. Russell House fan until he retired in 2005 and then became a Demi Haley fan, and now I'm a fan of yours. Trucker Dan, you are the man, dude. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Tim Swank. I'll be freaking rooting you on, dude. Will there be places we can vape in the pit or track, or we have to wait until after? Yeah, dude. Man, it's like a race. It's like a redneck auto racing. You can vape anywhere, man. I appreciate you. The new season of Righteous Gemstones, I need to check it out. I love that show. I do think season 2 was way better than 3. Season 3 was kind of like boring. And season 1 was awesome. Season 3 was like it was like a step back. You know how like you got to go bigger and better? They didn't really go bigger. Can you roast a pig in the pit in the garage? Maybe. Maybe. Don't break any laws. All right. I will try not to. I don't even speed. Whew. Oh no. Oh Jesus. All right. No. I'm gonna try to stream at the track Saturday. I didn't do it during the truck race weekend because I just really wanted to focus on racing. You know. I really wanted to focus on that and really take it all in the first big week. But it's a little different out west, though. Everybody's kind of northern. Thank you, Diego. I appreciate you, Diego. Hell yeah, Chad Myers. You can't speed in the Jeep. You'll get the death wobbles. And I'm not about to die in that Jeep. Have you watched Vice Principals? Oh, yeah, I watched all of it. It's fantastic. Yeah, I agree, Helena. That's a good idea. The Amateur with a $5 super chat. Oh, my God. Thank you, dude. Thank you, my friend. We're slowly inching towards Naked Snake. Will it happen? Did I hear mange? Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's just because we're both southern as hell. lot of people don't understand that Shane Davis is extremely Southern. Ideas for raising money for racing. I don't know if Tim would do that. Tim already does way too much for me. He does enough. He does enough. He's a good man. Driving in Pinehurst, North Carolina, there's a 50-foot stretch where you can't merge left no matter how hard you try. Why would that be? A $5 oil change and I got charged 90. Yeah, dude, that's how it works. 90. If I get my truck oil changed, it's $500. So, not yet, Hippie Craig. $500 to get my oil changed. Now, granted, I get my fuel filters changed too on my truck. So, parts, labor. It's a big old diesel truck. It's like a monster. I'm guessing the fuel filters is the other reasons why. Probably shouldn't be that much, but got to keep it going, boys. 400-pound hack squat. Hell yeah, dude. I don't do legs much because I don't like doing legs before a race. And I have a race. It seems like I'm traveling for a race every 3 days, so I never do legs anymore. I still sometimes, like once every 2 weeks, I'll hit legs, but I never do heavy squats anymore or anything like that. I'll like bench 385 for 4, but I'm like, nope, ain't doing no chest, or I ain't doing legs. Ain't happening. It's just too damn expensive. Thank you, Amateur, for your $5 super chat. Big shout out to Billy Hatcher for the $100 and to Pink Boy. He is the only pink and the red boy today. I appreciate you, buddy. Getting us close to Naked Snake, 140 away. I've been skimming legs from running half a marathon on Saturday. Yeah, if I was running marathons or like long distance stuff, I wouldn't even work out. I would just do long distance running only. Granted, I wouldn't probably get into it professionally, right? That's the difference, I guess. There's a reason long distance runners are like sticks. Tested the GS? What you mean, Michael Nair? The GS? The gas? GS? You don't know. I already have legs. Thank you, Rakin. We can't be all gifted like you, Rakin, and have giant tree trunks. My left leg is sore as hell from pressing the brake at Martinsville. Stomping that bitch. I was stomping him. Zendaya rumored to play Mara Jade in the new Star Wars series. It's like, can you please stop? Please, God. Please stop feeding us Zendaya. Wow. G-Force. Oh, have you ever tested G-Force? Oh, yeah. We have stuff in the car that tests G-Force. It's like required. They put sensors all over the car. The benches are always crowded at Planet Fitness. Yeah. Well, we have 4 benches at my gym, and they're still always crowded. But we could usually make it happen. I go a little bit earlier. I go at like 3:30 or 4. The issue is Planet Fitness, you know. I've only been to Planet Fitness once, and I got kicked out immediately. So I haven't been back. Oh my gosh, I'm about to throw up. 140 till Naked Snake. We got a little over 45 minutes, I think. Yeah, that's about right. The lunk alarm. No, I didn't get it for that. I just got kicked out because they didn't really tell me why I got kicked out, but I think it's because I had boots on or something. I think that's what it was. Because I went back way later and like read the rules on like a website, and it said, I think it said something about no combat boots, and that's might be what I got back. But they didn't tell me. They just told me I didn't belong there and I didn't fit in, and it was very confusing. Like I did some like flat bench, like 3 plates, and I did some free weights, like decline press, and then they kicked me out. And they said, you got to leave. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, you got to leave. And I was like, well, I'm confused what I do. And the guy said, you just don't fit in. My manager says you have to leave. And the manager was like a fat, like short woman, like a 40-year-old fat lady. And I was very confused. I was like, oh, okay. I was super nice. I don't understand. It was very weird. So I just left. I wasn't mean. I was super cool with everybody. I was very confused. That's why I got kicked out. But I think it might have been the combat boots. But they could have just been like, hey, man, like you can't wear boots in here. I would have been like, oh, okay, cool. And I would have just like went to my car and got some tennis shoes. So I don't know if it was that. It was very weird. Would you run a Cybertruck? What do you mean? The amateur with the $2 super chat. What do you mean? Would I drive one? Yeah. I think they're ugly as sin, but I drive one. If I had one, I would drive it. But God, I think they're ugly, man. I feel like they could have done better. I go to a gym that used to be a UFC gym, but got bought out by the owner. Have really good professional combat sport coaches with legit accolades to their name. That's pretty sweet. I'd throw up after 5 seconds. What's up, Deadpool Dubs? How you doing, buddy? EV racing would be interesting. It would be very interesting. It would be very whiny, like wee, like wine, like the electric wine. My buddy lifts it without shoes. Yeah, I don't get it. I've always lifted in combat boots since I was 23. So I'm not stopping anytime soon. Okay. Oh my gosh. What's up, Jacob Castro? How you doing, dude? 30 likes to 300. We may actually hit the like goal. Shocking. I do Muay Thai and boxing classes at the gym on top of cardio and way to live. I just kind of stay away from cardio. I do high intense almost every day, though. I've kind of tried to start doing it every day.
For Talladega Nights.
For Talladega Nights. Hell yeah. I piss excellence. Poor man's gold with an orange boy. Thank you, dude. Tim could wrap a Cybertruck for Cody. I don't have a Cybertruck. Who's going to give me a Cybertruck? Those things are expensive as hell. Thank you, poor man's gold. I appreciate you for the orange boy. I love you, dude. Thank you so much. Getting us 120 away from Naked Snake. Thank you, man. Oh. Tim buy the truck? Well, I don't know about that. I don't think Tim's going to give me a Cybertruck. I have a Dodge 2500 6.7 Cummins. It's a monster. It is all I need in life as far as trucks go. You could haul a damn small building with that sumbitch. A small ass building, bruh. God, I'm still sick to my stomach. I don't know why I'm so nauseous, guys. I don't get nauseous very often. It's very rare, and I'm just super nauseous, man. Thank you, Elemental. I appreciate that. I'm going to repost your post on Twitter. Oh my God, Jeff. No. Mine was only 3,000 to fix, Jeff.
For the best racers we all know.
Adjusting.
Let's go Famelot.
Hey, who is that? Who was it? Michael Nyer, my boy, with another orange boy. Hot diggity damn. There you go. 99 away. My boy, Michael Nyer. Thank you, buddy, for the orange boy. Michael Nyers be slinging them tonight. Thank you, buddy. Have you not felt good since after the race? No, it's just today. I think it's a combination of streaming. Like I said earlier, and I don't know what it is, but I was just really nervous about streaming today. Had a lot of anxiety and very nervous about it. Like throw uppy all day about streaming. And I don't know why. And it's starting to happen more and more. Like I just get nervous. Like I'm just nervous, afraid to disappoint everybody. I don't know what it is, man. I can't really explain it. But I'm trying to power through. It's what I do in life, man. I try to power through. Thank you, Michael Nyer. I love you, dude. Somebody said race a truck that looks like a Cybertruck. So, go. What's up, Wiggles? Clyde. You have to, so in the NASCAR truck series, you have to drive a Ford, a Chevy, or a Toyota. That's the approved manufacturers. And next year, I think Dodge is coming back next year, which is going to be cool. So you can randomly talk to Tinder chicks, but talking to us weirdos is no. I haven't had Tinder in 6 years now. 6 years, man.
Sickness meds.
For motivation in the sickness med. The amateur, another one. Damn, boys. The amateur be showing you guys up today. Jesus, what's going on? Oh, OBS, you got me again. Hot diggity damn. Look at you guys.
For the snake.
I can't believe it cost you $7,800, Jeff, to get your DEF. It was only $3,800 for me. It's pretty good. Thank you so much, amateur, and thank you, Rake and Knight, for the pink boy, my boy. Thank you, buddy. Might rejection dysphoria stems from your anxiety. You need to remember to trust your OGs, which is hard when your brain keeps lying to you. I'm sorry, Helena. I've just had some really unexpected stuff in my life. Like I had a long-term friend, like just weirdly turn on me out of nowhere for no reason, and it was just jarring. I don't know, man. Life's been weird. And it's weird because I'm like the nicest dude in the world, and I don't think I do anything like antagonistic to my friends, but sometimes weird stuff happens, and you're like, am I bad? Am I a bad guy? Am I in the wrong? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to look in the mirror and really evaluate, like, is everything correct here? It's very strange. Thank you, Reagan Knight. I love you. I love you. Raking and amateur getting us 30 away from Naked Snake and 500 from the Resident Evil 2 extends stream. The extend stream. Up all night playing Resident Evil. Oh my God. Thank you guys. I just drag raced a dude in a Dodge Ram and whooped his ass. Well, yeah, he was in a Dodge Ram. Look, dude. My 2500 is like turbocharged, 6.6. It's a freaking monster. It's gonna get beat. It's not made for racing. It's made for being fat and hauling shit. My R8 would melt your face, but I do not have it anymore. It's sad. I'm gonna put this on loop. We're putting it on loop.
For the best.
We're putting it on loop, boys. So you guys can have it going on in the background. Oh shit, no, that's wrong. Hold on. Let me move my live stream stats over here so I can see it. My boy. My boy. I like having this. I like having this on in the background. Me going in circles. Wee. Oh, I got scared for a second there. My Camaro would smoke a Ram. I'd hope so. What is happening right now? It's like replaying super chats. I hate OBS. I hate OBS. Meow. Lost bullets. Let the snakes fly. There it is. We have officially crossed into snake territory for the 439th stream in a row. Thank you, dude. We love you. We love you, man. We appreciate you, buddy. The snake has arrived. And now we're 490 from the extended Resident Evil 2 PlayStation 1 all-night show. 30 likes until the goal. Get on it, diggity on it. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that, Lost Bullets. I love you, and I appreciate you, buddy. Lost Bullets is the GOAT. Him is a goat among men. A goat among men. A goat among men. Tater Nation. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. On that note, since we did hit the goal, I love how I'm not even centered on the screen. Since we hit the goal, I'm going to go grab a claw real quick. Replay, you bitch. Loop it. Loop it. Loop it. Can you not loop this? Really? 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 Download. Download. I'm going to download it. We're downloading it. And then we're going to loop it. Watch this. I'm going to loop it now. Now watch me. Let's see if it even loops, though. Yeah. All right, cool. I'm going to go get a claw. Since we hit the snake, I'm going to get me a claw. We're going to sip a little. And if we hit Fight Milk, we're going to play Resident Evil 2 all night long. All night. Hey. Be right back. 2 seconds, boys. I gotta give me a claw and pee. Make sure you like the stream. It's a laid-back show with the boys. Get on it, doggone it. 2 seconds. 2 whole seconds. You get the chair, boys. You get the chair, boys. 2 seconds. Knocking over shit. All right. We're back. Back in the New York groove. All right. Why does Helena love this community so much? The chair carries the stream. We got a watermelon. For the chair. Thank you, dude. My feet are kind of cold, so we're going to... Oh. Whew. All right, we're back. Oh, I'm out of breath. Had to go up my stairs, and I'm fat. I'm like 180, man. I'm just too fat right now. I'm too damn large. Thank you, Alan Jones. Appreciate you, buddy. Zia's chair is harder. I agree with that. Oh, how I would love to be Zia's chair. Thank you, MA. I appreciate you, baby. MA. A lot of fun. A lot of fun, dude. I hope some of you guys decide to come to some of the races. Next, we got Tucson next week, or this week. And then we have Rockingham the week after, or well, 2 weeks after. Ooh. Billy Mitchell is just suing everybody and winning. It's crazy. Is that Glenn Beck? That's not Glenn Beck. I don't even look like Glenn Beck. Yeah, that's the weird part. It doesn't even look like Glenn Beck. Interesting. Okay, sorry guys. All right, we're back. I mean, I'm be in Vegas February 26th if anyone wants a Helena meetup. I might run the race there, so. My balls itch. They hurt. They itch. Somebody needs to build Cody a late model. Shit. Eldora, shit. Michael says, shit, that's two of me, bro. Shit. No, Michael, I was very shocked. I'm gonna be serious. We went to do the weigh-in, and usually what I'm used to is we just go weigh in. Like we just go stand on the scale and that's it, you know. But this weekend, I had to go and get like naked. Pretty wild. Chody shirt. Jeez. Trad Beardsman, what's up, buddy? Thank you, buddy. Love you as well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. My buddy Trad Beardsman's here, congratulating us on our victory. Thank you, buddy. So much fun, man. I've had so much fun. Is twerking on the official NASCAR scale frowned upon? Jason. And Anubis takes says, why do they need to weigh the racers? I thought the focus was on the car and scale. To make sure all the cars weigh the same, Anubis. So basically, Anubis, if a guy weighs like 240, and I'm just spitballing, 240 and or like 160 or 140, they will add weight to the car or take weight off the car to make the car weigh the same as everybody else's. Right? Now, granted, if you're like 300 pounds, you're boned. Like if you weigh 300 pounds and you're like racing, you can't take that much weight out of the car. Like the car soaking, or not soaking wet, but the car with no fluid in it, as dry as a bone, weighs like 30, 100 or 30, 50. And you're not going to ever be able to take out 200 extra pounds. So you would like, if you're going to be in racing, you're going to want to be 140 to 220 max. Never any more. Never any less, probably too. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say. Disco Cobra. What's the latest with UCAM? How's the NASCAR stuff? Doing well, man. We just finished my first NASCAR race at Martinsville, my debut NASCAR event. I've been racing in ARCA, which is, it's owned by NASCAR. But it doesn't have NASCAR in front of it, right? So now I've made my official NASCAR start. in the NASCAR Truck Series, Craftsman Truck Series. Been awesome. Thank you, Disco. Love you, Disco. I went to a Deftones concert. I saw Chino. Oh, Chino Marino, is that his name? I saw him somewhere. I saw him in Nashville recently. Chino Marino with his other band. Chino. I call him Chino Marino. I don't even think that's his name, but it's pretty close. Thank you, Disco. The Amateur. Damn, the Amateur is just slinging these Orange Boys tonight. We are literally 450 from extending the stream all night long and playing some Resident Evil. It's past midnight. It's official the day everyone quit streaming. Shit. Thank you, Mick. Amateur or Tucson, where you can get tickets. Let me find it. I will find the ticket booth for you right now, my friend. Buy tickets. Tucson Speedway. Oh God, the super chats are flying. Here's your tickets right there. Trad Beards, man. Congrats on your start and finish. I hope all your dreams come true. Thank you, Trad. I love you, dude. Appreciate you. Trad. My boy. Thank you, Trad. Appreciate you, buddy. If you put more air in the tires, will the car get lighter? Yes. Of course. Of course. Thank you, Trad. Thank you, Mick. And thank you, Amateur. Appreciate you, dude. Get your tickets to Tucson right there. Right there. You can get it all taken care of, my friend. Mm-hmm. Hey. Everyone you meet is dancing in the street all night long. All right. What jobs did you have before NASCAR, and were there other careers you wanted before this? In Aussie land, what would we even do? I mean, I did YouTube before NASCAR knew us full time. And I still try to do YouTube as much as possible. It's kind of hard, but I still try to do it full time. I worked at Gamestop for 11 years and Walmart for 2 years as a district manager. And that's it. And I don't know I've never really wanted to do anything else. I wanted to do acting for a little while because I'm stupid. And I auditioned for this Disney show. Oh my gosh, like 8 years ago. And I made it to the second audition, and I did the second audition, and then COVID hit, and it like all stopped. So, did they make you squat and cough too? Well, of course. What's up, Daniel? What was the show? I have no idea. It was on It was going to be a Disney Plus show before Disney Plus even existed. They said they were going to, they were starting a streaming service. This was before it was ever called Disney Plus. And it was going to be a news-based show based around pop culture. And I was going to be like the guy that was like the host of the show. Or that's what I was auditioning for. But then COVID hit and that went away. And then I just started really doing YouTube hard. 8 likes from 300, boys. Racing in NASCAR was never a plan of mine. It was never even remotely a plan. It just kind of happened. It's one of those things where you just say yes to it. You know what I'm saying? You just say yes to it. Just say yes. You had the opportunity to jump in a car, say yes, and go do it. And I kept doing that until I was here. Ricky Bobby's 2 stories. Shit. What got you started in NASCAR, Anubis? Good questions. Thank you for asking good questions, Anubis. Because I never really talk about it. I did short track racing stuff. And I don't think I was necessarily good. I was going up against a lot of good guys. Like Jeremy Mayfield, AJ Hendrickson, a lot of good people. And my buddy that got me into that, he found me at the Rockingham test. I did a test at Rockingham with my own car that I built, and we were really fast, all things considered. We were a lot faster than anybody else at the test. So he was like, hey, you should come do short tracks with me. And I was like, all right. So I did that for 2 years. And the same guy was like, hey, you should come do Daytona in ARCA. And I'm like, I definitely can't afford that. And he's like, just try it. So I was like, whatever. Okay. So I did it. And I just kept doing it. I had a lot of help from people in the beginning, like Karras and Tolganizer, and they barely made me get there. Barely made ends meet. And then once Ethan Manskyver signed on with Cyberfrog, that was it. Like, I was good to go. And then I met with Tim, and it just kept snowballing. And I would have quit a long time ago if I didn't have a little bit of speed. Like, I remember at Elko last year, I got all the way up to 6th in line. I passed like 2 Venturini cars, and I was like, damn, we're pretty good this weekend. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep doing this. If I can keep up, I'm going to keep doing this. So otherwise I wouldn't have done it. That'd be awesome, Trucker Dan. We'll hang out. It'd be great. Did Mayfield have his dad in NASCAR? It's Jeremy Mayfield's the guy I raced against. Do you keep in touch with any of these folks? I keep in touch with the main guy that got me into it. I could talk to him every day. 30 minutes left and 4:30 until the extended Resident Evil 2 stream. If not, I'll be back Wednesday hanging out. It'll be a normal show Wednesday with we'll be talking about some subject matters and stuff. Got claw on me. Got the claw on me. Ooh. Do you know where to put your hands? Nope. I remember that test. Yeah, dude. That was it. That's kind of what got me in the door. Just a lot of luck. It was a lot of luck, man. Are there automatic drive transmission NASCAR stock cars? No. They're all manual. But to be fair, you don't use the clutch much. After you roll out of first gear, you don't use the clutch anymore. Usually, most people don't. You don't have to. The gears are like they don't have synchronizers, and they're shaved down, so you just pull it into gear. So it's not luck, it's destiny. Destiny. Oof. I want to play Mario 64 for some reason. What was NASCAR a dream you had or something that just worked out? Well, if you asked me what I was gonna do when I was like 12 or 13, like when I was a dumb kid, I told everybody I was gonna be a NASCAR driver. That was what I was gonna do when I got older. And then when I got 16, my frontal lobe was developing more and more, and I was like, oh, that's never happening. So I started, working 9 to 5, But then I hit 35, and now it's real. Bus and trailer figure 8 race. Dude, figure 8 races, Steven, are crazy. I have not, poor man's gold. I have not. $35. Hey, we hit 300 likes somehow. Appreciate you guys. What's up, Van? Wait, who the hell are you, Van? Who are you? You got a profile picture I recognize, but you changed your name on me. Yeah, it is weird, Jet Black. It's so weird. My 12-year-old self would probably be, my 12-year-old self would be very confused right now. Damn, Russell Hall. Damn, Russell Hall. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but there's always next week. Anubis says, now that you've achieved this goal, what's your plans to do for the future? To continue doing this as much as I can. And just, I don't know, man. I don't know what the future holds, man. Just try to keep doing what I'm doing. Keep doing it. I don't know. That's what I've been doing for years. I didn't think YouTube would ever work out, and then it did. I didn't think racing would work out, and then it did. So, Xfinity Series. Oh, yeah, that's going to happen this year, though. We've already got that kind of working out. Felix. Keep on keeping on. But 13-year-old you was too fat to be an NASCAR driver. You'd slow the car down. I don't know. I don't think I was that fat when I was 13. I probably weighed as much as I do now at 13, which was bad because I was like 5'2". Thank you, Russell. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, Russell. Thank you, Russell, for the super chat. Love you, Ray Harlock. Appreciate you, dude. If we hit 400 likes, I'll shit my pants. We lost a like. You sons of bitches. You didn't eat the best foods at 13? Yeah, I had pork roast today. Or, well, beef roast. Whatever. RE2 Remake or PS1 Anubis, if we hit it. I don't think we'll hit Fight Milk, though. So I might get away with it today. It'll be on this. It'll just be on this stream. If we hit Fight Milk, yeah, it'd be on this stream today. Thank you, Disco Cobra. I appreciate you, buddy. Poopy Pants McGee. The Rushville Rocket. We need to come up with a good name. The Madison Milkman. Hoax Bluff Horn Dog. That doesn't sound very fast, though. Or you a mac and cheese kid? Spaghetti. Mac and cheese, man. I grew up in a trailer park. We ate mac and cheese every day. I ate mac and cheese and pizza rolls for almost every meal. Yes, James K., exactly. The Madison Milkman. We're delivering the milk fast. Somehow we got to make that stick in the Alabama Slammer. That's good. The dinner. Dinner? The trailer park rocket. Tiny pocket rocket. I feel like that's already taken. The Milkman. Zachary Stouse. We're trying to come up with a nickname for racing. Piggly Wiggly mac and cheese. You already know, dude. The Piggly Wiggly mac and cheese. The Bama Blender, because I take out half the field. The Goomba. The Gadsden Goomba. Technically, I grew up in Gadsden, so you could do that. The Gadsden Goomba. No, Van. No, not the back beans. Goombana. The Goombama. Goombama. I will say one thing. I've had a headache since the race. I've had a blistering headache since the race. And I fix it with ibuprofen. Yeah, Bud Soda, it was wild. Macho Man, Cody Dennison. Macho Man. Bama Man. Had a brand new helmet. No, my helmet's not new. It is new, but I've used it for like 5 races. The air vent has already broke on it. And it's like a freaking, it's a really high-end helmet. I'm very surprised. So I duct taped it. You can see in the picture I duct taped it. Alabama man. Get back in the kitchen. Alabama man. What a great episode of South Park. You're very well adjusted. What do you mean? What do you mean? From Alabama, I'm well adjusted? Who pays for repairs in the stock cars? The team does. It depends on your contract. So, like, if you do like a long-term contract, you could you'll have a limit of cars you can wreck before you have to start paying for it. Thank you, Malcolm Van Dalsum. Hell yeah, dude. 2 for the Goomba. That's funny. Got 2 for the Goomba, man. The Wham Bam Slam. The Bama Bandit. The Bama Bonesaw. The Pancaker. I don't know about that. What are you trying to say? Oh, all the people you met from Gadsden are sketchy as hell. Well, I wasn't from Gadsden. So I was from Hoax Bluff, which is like 10 minutes south of Gadsden. So, Bama Park. Bama. I was from like the redneck part, like the very redneck part, like trailer parks and all, man. Dirt roads and trailer parks. What happened to the team you originally raced for? Who, Fast Track and ARCA? Well, they don't do trucks. The Hot Pocket? No. The Madison Meat Wallet. What does that mean exactly, the Madison Meat Wallet? Don't ask questions. Just print it. Oh, Lost Bullets. You trying to get me banned, huh? You gonna get me banned? Talladega's my Graceland. Dude, same. One before Fast Track. Wasn't it Joe Gibbs? Definitely not. It was Wayne Peterson. He's a great dude. Love Wayne. Now they run a damn lean program. Hot Pocket sucks, not real food. I agree. Dirty Dennison. What the fuck? Yeah, old Dirty Dennison. What does that even mean? He's smelly. That's what it means. He's just a smelly man. It's like, does that mean he's fast? Nah, he's just smelly. It's like, oh, okay, thanks. Wayne's a cool dude. He's great, dude. He's old. He's just so old. He's a good dude. Alabama man. Alabama man. Is that Kate of the Swiss? What's that, dude? No, go back. Oh, it froze. Thank you, man. Do you run scuffs or buy all new tires for a truck race? Oh, truck race is it's all new. Yeah, trucks is a different level. Everybody's running fresh rubber. Everybody. Love you, Trad. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, and then it crashed. I was feeling it was coming. The YouTube was acting weird. I was like, it's about to crash, isn't it? Yep. There it goes. Thank you, Kate of the Swiss. Appreciate you, buddy. 1,800 a set. I think they're about that much. Unless we run interliners, then they're a little bit more. Alabama man. Alabama man. That's weird. It's Alabama man. Is there a way to reset the latency on OBS when the stream gets far behind? I have no idea. I don't know anything about OBS. I'm using it for the first time in a long time just in case we hit Naked Snake. I turned in at work. It was fun Friday. It was really fun, Donna. I appreciate you. It was a lot of fun. Donna gave me two giant scrapbooks that I put in my trophy case. Thank you, Donna, for the goal, boy. Thank you. Alabama man. Jet says I'm a dude. That's fine. I'm gonna call you baby all day. I call everybody baby. Getting about that time. Thank you, Michael and I. Like to get my hands on one of those engines for a Camaro. Dude, poor man's gold. I had an SB2 in my garage for years. Like a Cup SB2, like a NASCAR Cup SB2. And I was going to put it in like a 68 Mustang. Could you imagine? Having 800 horsepower and a freaking 68 NASCAR engine. That'd have been cool. They're just so high strung though. They're not made for like daily driving at all. They're so jerky. It's not fun to drive. They're fun to put to the floor, but that's it. I had an extra R5 for a while too, a Dodge NASCAR engine. But I put it in my race car, and then I blew it. Do Chronic? Yeah, you can still do that. You can actually, in Alabama, it's really easy to get a NASCAR stock car street legal. You put some blinkers on it, and you're done. That's it. You put some blinkers on that bastard, and you're good. And then you get a kit car license, or you get a kit car. You submit a kit car title for it. That's it. So Alabama's cool. You could never do it in like West Virginia or Maryland, but you can do it in Alabama. In Maryland, you can't even buy a Honda Civic from Alabama, and then it's almost impossible to get it like registered in Maryland. A normal, like a stock Honda Civic. Maryland's wild. Do you listen to music while racing? No. I have a guy in my ear that's on the top of the track that never stops talking. He's like 5 back, 19-4, 19-4, 19-7 to your 19-5, right behind you, 5 back, 4 back, clear inside for entry, clear inside for that. It never stops. 4 back, 3 back, 3 back, 3 back. 2-7 to your 1-9. Come on. The ultimate backseat driver. Throw some instrumentals. Listen to some old what is it? Command and Conquer. How do you process the information while trying to make sure you don't crash? You get used to it. You get real used to all of it. Did you ever get your Jeep fixed? I did, and then I blew the engine almost immediately in it. The carburetor was missing, and I was going up a hill, and I shifted it down, and I gave it the beans going up the hill, and that bitch blew in like 2 seconds. It blew like a grenade, too. It was very sad. I just got my Jeep fixed. And I don't mean got fixed. I put an engine in it, and I blew it. Blew it good. Blew it sky high, boys. Yeah, I had this weekend. I had a new spotter, and he was telling me like he'd be like 5'7" to your 4'9" in front of you. Come on, 7'5" to your 6'2" in front of you. Come on, which means I'm like a tenth faster. And I was like, oh, cool. So I would continue doing whatever I was doing the previous lap. What happened to Spotter John? The Truck Series team is a different team, and they had a spotter like ready for me. I requested Spotter John. He's worked for the team before, but they already had another guy. So, but you can kind of work with whoever. Did someone swap the carburetor? Nah, dude. I put the carburetor on. I just hadn't ran it in like 2 years. I probably should have boiled the carburetor and cleaned out the jets, but I just started her up and was like, let's do it, because I'm stupid. I'm not a smart man. Who knew that drinking one claw would make me not nauseous anymore? It's crazy. It is crazy. What's up, Jolly Gaming? It was good. We had a flat right rear in the race that kind of ruined our potential to have a pretty good finish. But the car came home in one piece. We didn't even have a scratch on it. I touched the wall. I was going down the front stretch and I bumped the wall a little bit. And I was like, fuck, I hit the wall. I didn't hit it. I scraped it. Like you could hear it go zzz, like scrape a little. And I was like, fuck, I touched the wall. That sucks. And then I got out of the car and there was no marks on the car. So it must have been the right wheel. So the right wheel like sits at a camber. And then when you give it the beans, the wheel will pop up a little bit, like straight. And it comes out of the wheel well, probably half an inch. And that's what I touched the wall with, it looked like. Yeah, MA, exactly. What a good episode of King of the Hill. I thought the crew chief calls the times. Nope. All spotter. All spotter. Booze it and lose it. Oh, one claw doesn't do anything. I have to drink 4. And I only had 1. It's very sad. These composite bodies can take a beating. The truck bodies are still. The truck has a still body on it. Very interesting. I think the Xfinity car might be composite. It's hard to keep up. The front and the back are composite. The left and right sides are still. Is it boring racing the same track when doing laps? No, it's never boring. The only time it's boring is when you're at Talladega or Daytona and you're running by yourself. That's boring. Everywhere else, not boring at all. Not even kinda. Yeah, Jolly Gaming. I mean, it's a win. First race ever. Most every driver, their first race ever, they go out there and wreck the hell out of the car. I was concerned with finishing. And once I went 2 laps down from the flat tire, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna take my time and run my laps, What's it like to make a green flag pit stop in trucks? It was actually not really anything different. Felt normal. Hey, Raykin not rated the stream. What? Raykin? I didn't even know you were streaming, dude. I really wish they would let us have in-car cameras, though. That'd be cool. I would love to have that as like a memory. Be able to pull it up, go giving it the beans. Watch it in the future. Damn. Damn. Can you drive a NASCAR on the street, or are they built for racing purposes? Yeah, they're built. You definitely can't drive one on the street. You could technically. You would want to change the right front A arm to make it drive straight, because they pull left really hard, obviously, because they're cambered. You got positive camber in the front left and negative in the front right, so it pulls left. Because you want to have camber, because when the suspension sets in the corner, it makes you have more tire contact. So it sits like this. But you could drive one on the street, but it's not legal, obviously. But you could get it street legal. You get, like, in certain states are pretty lax on that kind of stuff. How many gears do you have? 4. You can't have a camera for your uses only, like reviewing. You probably could. It's probably a gray area. You can't post the footage for sure, but I don't really know how that works. I just don't test it. I don't test the theory. I know somebody got in trouble recently for posting test footage. So. I agree, Billy. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate you. 75 likes to 400. 420 until Resident Evil 2 Extend stream, but we only got 15 minutes left, so it's all good. I can't believe that one streamer was able to do it. It's unfair. Oh, he got it. He got penalized, Mick Stellar. You talking about Cletus? He got penalized for it. He got like a $2,500 penalty. Yeah. Sure did. Sure did, baby. It is free advertising. Well, it's not because it's not free advertising. It's because they have contracts with platforms. Like they have contracts with Fox, CW, NBC, maybe. Anyways, they have contracts, and those contracts are like multi-million-dollar contracts. I still think they are kind of far off to where they need to be, though. Like, the sport will have in-car cameras, but only on Amazon or something, and you have to pay for it. It's like $80 a month or a year or something. And I'm like, how it should work, and I think CW does it like this, is you should be able to just, if you have the subscription service, you should be able to just watch the in-car camera. So. I think they made an exception for the Rockingham test, though. Arca gave Garrett. You mean they gave him an in-car camera? Yeah, they did. So, how the in-car camera works in Arca is you pay for it. So, a lot of sponsors will pay for the in-car camera. What's up, Todd Wright? Hey, dude. Like, if you pay, like, I think it's $10,000. I might be wrong, but that's how much it costs to get like a in-car camera for your like sponsor or whatever. I think I could be wrong. And like when so basically a sponsor will pay for an in-car camera, and that in-car camera will be required to be showed at certain points in the race. And the sponsors will put all their stuff all over the car. Yeah, Duchronic. That's what they need to do, that every race. To be completely fair, Duchronic, they should have I guess Rhett Jones. Is it Rhett Jones racing? Maybe. They should, I don't know if Cletus would want to do it, but they should sign him to a full season on the Frizzle. Here, be in our car. Whole season. That's what they should do. That's what I would do. Now, granted, you'd have to have a lot of money to be able to, like, front all that, but it would would pay dividends in marketing, dividends. But the issue is how would Cletus do in not a super speedway? That's the difference. ARCA's a little different, especially when you get into trucks. My perspective has changed slightly, but if it's not a super speedway, you have to be up to scuff. If you go run Phoenix or you go run Bristol, like you gotta have the skill set to be able to run those tracks and be in the top 15. You just have to have the skill set. And I'm not sure if Cletus, I think he could do it. I think he could easily do it. He'd have to work up towards it though. Daytona and Talladega is completely different. Just put you in a badass car and you can run Talladega and Daytona. The difference is when you get to a non-super speedway race, everything changes. It goes from 90%, like Daytona and Talladega is 90% car, maybe 95% car, 5% driver. Every other race is, depending on, if you're looking for a top 10, it's like 60% driver. Short tracks are like 80% driver, maybe 75% driver. So it's all driver input. So it depends on how good Cletus would do at a short track versus super speedway. Because it is not the same rate. It's not the same sport. A short track and a super speedway are not the same discipline. They're not even in the same sport. It feels like. But I think he could work up to it. But the people that think that, a lot of people think that Cletus would go out there in any race and win. The people that think that, they don't have the perspective of being in a professional sport, and they can't fathom what it takes. So, like, my suspicion is if Cletus got in, if he went right now, what's the race after? Is it Kansas? Maybe it's not Kansas. It might be Kansas. Let's just say, let me look at the ARCA schedule. So let's say Cletus got in a car at Elko. Let's just say Elko or Dover. Dover is a good example. Put Cletus in one of the fast cars at Dover. My prediction would be he would run 13th and be like 5 laps down in one of the fastest cars, because it is different than Daytona. It's just so much different. There's a difference in running like laid back journeyman, gentleman, short track stuff and running in a professional auto sport against people that have tens of thousands of laps in professional auto sport. It's a complete difference. So, but also he might surprise everybody. I would love to see it. I would love to see, I think a team, I don't know why a team, then they probably have approached him, but if I was a NASCAR team or an ARCA team specifically, I would be like, hey, I want you to run a full year with us. Here you go. Won't cost you shit. Let's go. Get in the car. That's what I'd do. Because the marketing aspect would be insane. Insane. And he probably could work up to it and be pretty good. Because I think he probably has the skill set. It's the first few races are going to be a little weird. He can be like, everybody's going to be like, why is he not winning? And it's be like, because this is professional auto sport. This is not local short track journeyman stuff. Cletus is too tall for NASCAR cars. Oh. Carson Hocevar is like 6'5". How much, if any, does video race training play into your regimen? You talking about like iRacing, Todd, right? Is that what you're talking about? Like sim racing? 0%. And last time I did this, I had people unsub when I said this. And it's because it like hurts people's feelings. And I don't mean it in that way. Because a lot of people take it serious, and I see it all the time on social media. Look, when you start racing, people start like following you on social media that are really into racing, which is awesome. But you'll see people on like social media that are like, they have their own like leagues on iRacing, and they play iRacing, and they make posts about iRacing and updates about their iRacing career. And it's like league racing. And they LARP a little bit as if it's roll off. And it is not even close. And I said this in a stream and people got really mad. Playing iRacing or being decent at iRacing does not mean you're a race car driver. As much as playing MLB 2015 makes you a professional baseball player. But people take it really serious. And I get, I mean, it's great. I love it. I love iRacing is a lot of fun. But it is not even close. Because I played iRacing for years, and then when I got in a real car, I was like, holy shit, this is not even remotely the same. It is, iRacing is not nothing you do in iRacing transfers to real life, except for road course. Road course translates a little bit when you're trying to learn the track. So if I didn't do Mid-Ohio on iRacing for like 200 laps, I would have never been able to run that race. It helped me understand how the track layout is. But other than that, nothing else helped. It didn't help anything else. And it's even worse for ovals. Because on iRacing, like at Charlotte, in the ARCA car, you can just floor it. Just floor it. Like, woo, all the way around, you're fine. In real life, you can't do that. For one, you're not going to be in a car capable of that. That's only like 2 or 3 cars that can do that in the field. And two, what are you going to do when the car gets loose? What are you going to do when the car, we run what is it? We run bump stops in our cars, and it makes your car feel very loose in the middle of the corner, but it's not. And then you drive it off the corner like that. Like, what do you do in real life? There are people that are unbelievably talented at iRacing that are like the best in the world, and they get in a real car and they cannot do shit in a real car. And it's because it doesn't transfer. And people get real pissed because they'll be like, hey, Cody, you raced at Charlotte and you were running 9th and 8th and you were doing really good. That's awesome. I ran 5th in my league race on iRacing. We are the same guy. And I'm like, we are not the same guy. It is not the same. So, stuff like that. iRacing's cool, though. I think even Dale Jr. said the same shit. Like, Dale Jr. was like, it doesn't transfer. He said he stopped playing iRacing because he thought it was hurting his real racing because it was completely different. But, yeah. I do like iRacing a lot. It's just, it does not make you a professional race car driver. And I think people get real pissed when you point that out. Plus having pneumatics 10K setups. There is I agree, Elemental, not a lot for circle track. Well, that's all I do, obviously, but they have a setup at the shop that is unbelievable, and it's a lot closer than my setup, but it's still not transferable. I was running like 19.1 second laps at Martinsville and waxing people on iRacing. And the best I could muster in real life was a 20.6. A whole second slower. Unfortunately. Ticketmaster. Oh. All right, boys. It's time for some naked snake in this bitch. Are you guys ready for naked snake? I'm going to turn my heater off because it's blitzing my ass. It's time for naked snake, boys. We'll be back Wednesday. Thank you, Rumble Boy. I love you, dude. I appreciate you. It's hard to say elemental because a lot of the people that advocate for iRacing or sims in general, the people that 99.98% of people that advocate for sim racing being transferable to real life have never driven a real car in like a professional environment in a professional auto sport. So it's so hard to gauge it. The only people you can really listen to are people that compete in professional auto sport. And most of them are like, yeah, it doesn't transfer at all. Right? But you are right on the road course side of things. Like I do know a lot of road course people that definitely use it. But still, again, the best road course racers in the world don't even run iRacing. So it would be like, does it help? I don't know. How different is it from pole position? Oh, pole position is pretty realistic. I gotta be honest. Who's the biggest a-hole you've come across? Not really anybody. Not really anybody, to be honest. Everybody's really, really nice. All right, time for Naked Snake, boys, for the 439th stream in a row. And then we'll be back Wednesday for the show. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Big shout out to all the peeps that helped us get here tonight. I love you and I appreciate you. Big shout out to Lost Bullets, Raking Knight, my boy Billy Hatcher. One red boy tonight, and it's Billy Hatcher. Thank you, dude. Love you. Let's do Naked Snake. Here we go, boys. For the 439th stream in a row. It's time once again. Now, my hair is going to be destroyed. Because I've been wearing a hat for like 3 days. So it's pretty destroyed, boys. Look at that. It actually kind of hurts because it's been sitting so weird. Need to dry shampoo it. Or I need to cut it, actually, to be fair. Cutting it is probably the best goal right now. Look at this. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It hurts. It hurts because it's like so tight pulled on my head from hats. Ooh. I'm just going to hold it like this for a minute. All right. Try to get it right. It hurts. All right, here we go. It's time for Naked Snake, boys. Let's do it. You guys ready? One more time. Here we go. Here we go, boys. I hope you guys can hear the music. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. Helena! She's still here. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. In my time, there'll be nobody else. Crying, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Someday you'll go through the rain. Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, a trial to survive. For the day we see
Oh my God. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there be nobody else. In crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Thank you guys so much. Helena, I love you. I appreciate you so much. Leroy Gone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. We will be back Wednesday with the boys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thursday, I leave for Arizona, racing out in Tucson. Get the hell on it, doggone it. Appreciate you guys so much for all the love and the support. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, all those good things. They're all in the chat right now. There it is. Where's Insta at? Insta's right here. Boop. Insta. Boop. Twitter. Is that right? Does that work? That's it. Get on it, doggone it. I appreciate you guys so much. Snow Rome, I still love you, bro. Thank you, Snow Rome. I love you, dude. Appreciate you, buddy. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Don't miss it. New video coming out. I have shorts daily. I have shorts every single day now. So get on it, doggone it. Go like my shorts. Go share everything. Comment on everything. Keep your boy successful, and I'll see you. Via con Dios. Go with God. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. I love you. I love you.